Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks Commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I'm your host, Clay, Emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. I'm in a different setting right now. Obviously, I'm in my family room. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. I know you can see me, but can you hear me okay? It's going to be a little bit different tonight. Got my lovely wife, Gail, cooking in the background. Gail, say hi. Gail's making us burgers, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to be devouring them right in front of you while I watch this game. And yeah, just something different today. Just something casual, a chance that we can hang out and just see what happens. So let me introduce the stream properly. Then I'll get to all of you. Welcome some of you. And today we can spread things out. We got a whole game. We got a quick pregame show. We got intermission shows. We got a postgame show. And then in the middle, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do, because you don't need me to do play-by-play. I don't know if our streams will be synced or whatever you're watching on TV or whatever, but that's just or computer, that's just a risk. But look what I have ready. I have this ready. Oh yeah, look at that. I have this ready. Oh, that's in case I need a break. I have this ready. That's in case I need a big break. And then I have this ready as well. That's in case like I have to go to the washroom or it's too crazy in the chat. So I have all of those ready to go. We will see which ones I will need throughout the night. Hey, Chris and Stuart are here. That's awesome. Chris Baker, we went to Vegas together. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for being here. And yeah, you know, I have a bit of time before the Canucks start to go over the playoff race. We have 3 teams tied in the East right now at 87 points a piece. It is just crazy. So I'm going to do a formal intro just so I can say that I did the formal intro, but really we're going to have a lot of time to thank sponsors, to ask for donations, to whatever it may be. But let's do this formally. So then once the game gets started, we can be talking about the Canucks. So welcome everyone. My first watch along for this season, just something different. And Jacob's in the States bowling in a tournament. Sean's out with his friends watching UFC. Kayla's out at a birthday party, and me and Gail have no lives. So I just thought I'd come on stream and watch with you guys, watch along, because this is still a massive game, despite no Connor McDavid, and it's still a massive game for Vancouver and Edmonton. So let's get going first. Let's do our usual intro, and then we will get to all of you. And Ricky's already on his 3rd brew. All right. Can we get a Dangle scream? I don't want to hurt your ears. I love Steve Dangle, but I want to differentiate myself from aside from being Asian and probably 20 years older than him. So moderators, do what you do to keep this a safe and respectful place. I know there are quite a few of you in here already, which is great. But I don't know how crazy tonight's going to be. I don't think it's going to be that crazy. I usually don't get attacked by bots or anything. Yeah, famous last words. But I see at least Justin. I see Rob. I see Fangirl. And I see some other people that I recognize as well. So if I need more moderators, I'll just appoint them. But I think between Rob, Justin, and Fangirl, if you're around for at least most of it, then I think we will be just fine. Yes, Pastor Louis, we are indeed doing a watch along. I was going to do it on Thursday, but deciding to do it tonight instead, because Thursday I may have plans. We have Justin asking, what are you making for dinner? What are you making for dinner, babe? Burgers and fries. So that is what my lovely wife Gail is cooking. If you can smell, I can smell what Gail is cooking. Oh, I just heard from Jake. Jacob did not make the cut. It's too bad. He was bowling in a PGA regional, so PBA, Professional Bowling Association. Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't make the cut. If he did make the cut, we were going to drive down there tomorrow. I was going to move a bunch of my one-on-ones, but it sounds like I do not have to drive down to the States tomorrow to see Jacob. Let me just say bye to him. I mean, good bowling, Jake. Good bowling, Jake. Mom and I were going to come down tomorrow if you made the cut. All right. If you made the cut. So don't worry, I won't be texting all night on the stream, but that's kind of, we can have the latitude to be a bit more casual today. Moderators, do what you do to keep this a safe, and do what you need to do to keep this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's legends, Hall of Fame and franchise members, thanks for your support as always. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston, in Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be watching anyone else, doing anything else, getting ready for work, school, or bed, or all three. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that at 7 o'clock. No one's getting ready for bed at 7, are you? So I appreciate that you're here because I know that you could be out watching anyone else, doing anything else. So thank you. Thank you. I always appreciate you. And I never, ever take you for granted. So everyone's putting in the chat, what they're eating tonight. Sloppy Joe's, hot dogs, chili. That's awesome. We got people from across the country, like Hockey from Home. Thank you for being here. Hockey from Home. And it's so nice of you to say that you're 20 years older than Steve, but he was born in 87. Okay. So I still got about 13 years on him. Wow. Gail, come say hi to everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Look at what Gail made me. Well, can you put vinegar on and salt on the fries? Thank you. Wow. Amazing. So I will be stuffing my face while we're watching the game, but you guys know, I always say that I married up, and Gail just showed that right here, right now. Oh, Pastor Louis went skiing today. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, subscribe. I just said that. Go easy on me. We're just getting going here. And yes, well, Justin says your burger looked epic. Coach Rob says hi. Fangirl says hi. Brian said hot dog. Irvin, who I met at the game. I don't think you were with me. Irvin, who was I with when I met you? He says, "Como está?" What does that mean? What'd you say about my booty?
Not your booty.
Oh, she just said my booty. I'm just kidding. Irvin, who was I with when I saw you at the game? Because I remember meeting you, of course, but I can't remember who I was with. We got Hockey from Home, got the double whammy, the UFC, and you're watching me in the background. Thank you. That is nice. Hockey from Home. Shannon says hi as well. So everyone's saying hi. So yes, this is what Gail made for me. Perfect. Got some raw onions. Oh, look at that. Ketchup, vinegar, salt. Oh, and then I'm starting off with pink grapefruit juice because you know that I'm going to have Pepsi as the night goes on. Urban, I was with Lucas and your son. That's right. That was the game. I was with Lucas, and then my son Sean was at the game. Thank you, Irvin. Good memory. Jack got some sushi. That is awesome. Black Frog Downtown is hosting a watch party for Oilers. I really want a Canucks win badly. Yeah, let's do it. What? The Black Frog Downtown is hosting a watch party for Oilers fans? I didn't know you're allowed to do that. By the way, you can call me Hockey. YouTubers just call you Hockey. Okay, you don't like Hockey from Home? I just call you Hockey, but then everyone might think I'm talking to them. All right, I'll call you Hockey from now on. And then, yes, we'll call this the Clay Burger from now on, Irvin. See, I couldn't even get through my whole opening because I'm so excited to be with you guys tonight. This is how you get involved, and you can spread it out over the next 4 hours, but you can subscribe to the channel. If you are not subscribed already, then you get active in the chat section and get notified of my videos. You can like the video. That's one thing that I would ask you to do. Like the video. There are, let's see how many people there are in here right now. There are a bunch of people. There's like 50 watching on YouTube and another 130 watching on X, which is nice. So yes, you can like the video. Always nice to get all the likes up. Like the fact that we're together watching the Canucks and the Oilers play tonight. Well, technically we're not, but you know what I mean. I'm commenting on it. You can leave a donation. Let's see who gets the donation train out of the station. And yes, 4-2 Canucks. Can we order a burger from you? Says Coach Rob from Skip the Dishes. It's going to cost a lot more than regular Skip though. No, I'll call you Hockey for sure. Gail is the MVP. Irwin, you are not lying. Shannon wants to move in so she can have food like that. Anytime, Shannon. Predict the first goal of the game. It's Elias Pettersson. Gerald says, wow, thought you didn't like doing these, but for the people, Gerald, once a year, I will do them. Mike says the first goal is Draisaitl. Carol gifts 10 donations. I'm going to get to that in a second, Carol, I promise. And then Irvin's, are you on the Twitter? Oh, so the X messages come in here as well. That is awesome. Okay, I better stay focused here because this could be a whole 4 hours of a bunch of crazy. So subscribe, like the video, leave a donation. You can gift memberships like Carol just did. I'll get to that in a second. You can buy your own membership. You can upgrade your own membership. You can use your M, your monthly membership message. And if you're, no, I don't have to say about podcasts because I'm not posting a 4-hour stream onto a podcast. I am so thrilled that you are here. And let's start with this, of course, amazing start by Carol, gifting 10 memberships. That is the equivalent of $50 donation. So let's give Carol the horn. Thank you, Carol. Once again, acting like the true legend that she is, legendary Carol Bovelander gifts 10 Canuck Clay memberships, the equivalent of a $50 donation. There goes Gail. So you'll know every time that Gail gets up and down because she's sitting on the couch beside me. But owners, brand new owners of monthly membership, Chris, Gerald, Bonnie, a new name, David, Hoser Patriot, not sure what that means, Duncan, Owen, SMW, Jesse, and Bean Child. So some new faces, some familiar faces. Welcome to CCC membership. And Carol, thank you very much for the generosity as always. The donation train is officially out of the station. Thanks to Carol. Okay, what else we got here? Someone asked me. Yeah, I heard Matthews is having a nice season. Erwin, I know what you're referring to, even though I can't believe I just acknowledged that. Irvin's so excited for tonight. That is awesome. And then, I'm skipping around in the chat. Oh, Angus, good luck. Why are you doing this? At urgent care to check on cut. What happened, Angus? I'm looking for Angus. Blocked a shot. Puck hit back a glove. I have a cut below the knuckle. Hopefully just a cut and bruise. Made championship game. Well, Angus, congrats on making the championship game. More importantly, I hope that you are okay tonight. Keep us in the loop, please. But just don't talk about blood when I'm eating my burger and fries and ketchup. We got an Oilers fan in here. Daniel Bryan, our RBLX. You are always welcome here. Thank you. What is my favorite jersey I own? It's my flying skate, my black skate Hughes jersey. Although I do have a customized Canuck Clay jersey that I like a lot. But I only wear that in certain times. I don't want to look too much like a tryhard by wearing my Canuck Clay jersey. Gerald says, love it, Clay. Thanks for doing this live. You are welcome. Fangirl says, we're stuck with Louis DeBrusque. So let's do this. I'm going to basically watch the game and eat. Then during whistles, I will pop into the chat. And then definitely during commercial breaks, I'll pop into the chat. But yeah, what I might do, you might see something like this actually, where I put this up. Oh no, I think if I put this up, you won't see me. I have to load it as a, see if I do this. No, then you don't see me, right? Yeah. Okay. Poor planning. I was hoping to do picture in picture with this, but I can't. No problem. All right. They're going to start. I'm going to talk during whistles, but enjoy the puck drop. It's the Canucks. It's Dakota Joshua, Lindholm, and Garland starting us off. When I don't talk, can you guys hear? No, I don't want to do my own play-by-play. Hockey, I'm not sure if I can do playoff streams. By the way, you guys, can you, when I don't talk, can you hear the play-by-play on my microphone? I hope not, because then I'll get copyrighted. Let me know. I'll be quiet and let me know if you can hear the play-by-play. So Hockey says you can't hear anything. I just realized I could mute the microphone, but then I'll probably forget to unmute it. So I think we'll just keep it like this. If you guys can't hear anything, that's good. Oh, JT Miller just takes a tripping penalty. And he cross-checks. Oh, and then he got, what's going on? JT Miller. Yeah, that was pretty funny, actually. I want to see who, it was Desharnais. Desharnais is a bit of a, well, I better be careful what I say because not everyone here is Canucks fans. But yeah, how can a guy as big as Desharnais fall down as easily as he did? Oh, that's all right. So Edmonton gets the first power play of the game. Oh, hockey from home. Hello, Victoria. And you're a girl, by the way. I made a horrible presumption. I shouldn't presume, even though 98% of my viewers are males, you're one of the 2%. So, Victoria, welcome. I feel like calling you Victoria from now on. But if you prefer hockey, that's fine. Thank you for being here. Yeah, all you can hear is me gulping down fries. Victoria, I will never get that wrong. Thank you for letting me know. Erwin says game stream and mukbang. That's when you eat those videos, mukbang. That it doesn't sound good, but that's GLCPC being treated tonight. What's the definition of a mukbang? It doesn't sound good. I'm a few seconds faster than my stream, so that's the trick. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but whatever. Or you can just pause me by about 3 seconds. Victoria, I'll call you whatever I want. I just won't call you late for dinner. How's that? Speaking of which, Oilers controlling in the Canucks zone.
Maybe they don't want to hear you munching.
So Gail was staring at me while I'm eating, and she said, maybe you guys don't want to see or hear me eat. So is anyone mukbang? Thank you, Pastor Louis. Mukbang is eating videos. All right. Is anyone offended that I'm eating in front of you? Because if there's a big groundswell of non-support for me eating in front of you, then I will put a screen up. Let me know. Let me know. We have 60 people watching on YouTube, another 160 watching on X. Oh, great save by Smith. And he gave Nugent Hopkins a bit of a chest bump afterwards. Chris says, it's all good, Clay. They don't want to watch. They don't have to look. That is true. Victoria says, I'm going to make her hungry. Sorry about that. Carol says, I'm fine for that. Fine with that. Awesome. Awesome. Wow. So Draisaitl set up on his right shot, the right circle. And just Smith made a great save. Irvin says, just don't chew with your mouth open. Yeah, I better turn then. I have a bad habit. Gail's laughing at me because she thinks I have horrible table manners. By the way, anyone surprised that DeSmith is starting? Or I guess it makes sense, right? Because Shelov's had Monday against Vegas, Wednesday against Arizona. So I think the fact, if they knew that Demko wasn't going to be ready for tonight, maybe they didn't know, but if they knew that Demko wasn't going to be ready tonight, I think the whole plan was Shelov's on Wednesday because he beat Arizona last week, as you remember, and then it was going to be DeSmith tonight. Maybe that's been the plan all along. Victoria says, drop the recipe for the burger. How'd you make the burger?
It's store-bought.
Store-bought, Victoria.
So we just came from church.
Okay, so we just came from church. So Gail just wanted to whip this up because she knew that I had to get ready. So it's store-bought. How did you fry it though? Just on what?
Just on the pan.
So Gail just pan-fried the burger. Here, I'll show you guys.
With some bacon. We have our Gordon Ramsay pan.
We have our Gordon Ramsay pan. So you can see, I just want to get this focus in. So mine is the burger with bacon, cheese, little cherry tomato, some lettuce, onion, and fries. I try to show it to you guys without dropping it. So you guys fine? You guys are fine, right? If I eat while we watch. Besides, I wasn't going to be talking during the game anyway, so you're getting a bonus of me talking and watching me eat. Canucks have killed off the power play, by the way, the Edmonton Oilers power play. Okay, this is going to get a little bit messy. I'm going to have to move this back. Do you guys want me to take a huge bite into the microphone? Gail's making faces at me, but maybe people like that kind of thing. All right, first bite in the microphone, just the first bite. As the Oilers continue to press in the Canuck zone. See, I don't know when people stream, if they actually eat in front. Do some ASMR. Blastus, you might not want to ever come back. Okay, here we go. One crunchy bite in the microphone. Actually, that maybe come through. Did that come through? How was that? No, Ellie McDavid isn't playing. Do you guys hear that? JC says, show off the burger to the camera. I just did. ASMR mukbang. Yeah, I'm trying to put everything in together. Victoria says, I won't be able to make streams because in Eastern time. No, I'm just happy you're here. Oh, yeah, because I know I started at 11 p.m. It's just my best time, Victoria. I'm so glad that you're here. So John says there's a little bit. Erwin said there's a subtle crunch. Chef Swagger says, I heard that lettuce. All right. Every time I look at two big saves by DeSmith. Every time I look up at the screen, the Oilers are in the Canucks zone. Hronik doesn't have a stick. Okay, he just bent down to pick it up. Shots are 7-0 Edmonton, you guys. I got my own color commentator from Gil on the side here. How's the Peanut Gallery doing tonight? Yeah, well, I appreciate that the Peanut Gallery made me this. Actually, maybe if I hold it here is better. Dennis says, Victoria, you mean you can't watch tonight either? No problem. Nice to meet you. I'll never forget that you are a female, and good luck in your finals. Good luck. Nice to see you. Still 7-0 shots on goal. Coming up to the first commercial break, so I better be ready. No problem. Peanut gallery. You're making me self-conscious. Thank you, Victoria. Now I feel like we're best friends, and you were there for the 12-hour stream. You're awesome. Come back anytime. I know the time zone is a bit of a challenge. By the way, Victoria, just before you go, who's your favorite team? I don't want to presume it's not Toronto because you're in Ontario, but who is your favorite team? Let me know. We are at the 6-minute mark of the meaning 14 minutes left, and it's still 7 shots for Edmonton, none for the Canucks. All right, come on, Canucks, do something. Get a shot at least before the first commercial break.
They got one.
Oh, they did it. They are credited with 1 shot now. Garland's behind the net. He's looking for, this whole thing about Garland and Joshua. Usually, I've talked about this in my shows. Usually keep 2 players together when you talk about pairs. It's usually a center and a winger. But it's funny how they keep Joshua and Garland together. And they've tried him with Bluger to start the season. They're great. Then they've gone with Miller recently. And now, still as a pair, Joshua and Garland are with Elias Lindholm. So maybe that will be a spark for Lindholm. Here comes Zadorov. Centers it. Yeah, it just Canucks haven't been under siege though, but they are being outshot 7-1. It was 8-1, but they took one away from Edmonton. And no commercial break just yet. Leafs, Caps, and Knights. Okay, we will add Vancouver to that soon, I'm sure. Irvin, I love how you are messaging from both apps. Every time I watch Clay, I'm baking peanut butter cookies. Hey, David, welcome on Twitter now. My good friend from City Life got the Canucks 4-2. Hey, that's my favorite. That's my favorite score, as you guys know. All right, friends, it's now a commercial break, so I will pay you my full attention. So far, give me your impressions of the game so far. I know not a lot happening. I believe that it's 8-1 in terms of shots, or at least 7-1. What is it right now? Yeah, 7-2 now, according to the NHL. So give me your first impressions. I'll highlight some of your thoughts here. Irwin can't stand the homerism of singing DeBrusque. Shannon is asking for some of Irvin's peanut butter cookies. Hey, strange man. Let's go Nucks. There goes Gil. I cheer for Leafs, but given how many Canadian NHL teams have been in action on so many days, I've watched as many games as possible. Oh, my good friend Josh Canning says, what were you eating? I saw the screen cap of you take a huge bite of a burger. It's still here. I've only taken 2 bites, Josh. It's hard to eat and talk at the same time. And Victoria said 3-1. I will take it. Vancouver needs to press more to get more shots. Let's see a good fight to get the juices moving. Grrr. Didn't lose any momentum. Yes, that could have been a horrible start to the game with that early JT Miller penalty. Great point. DeSmith looking all right, but Canucks got to tilt the ice. Yeah, a little bit. Edmonton looks like they want the division. You guys know, I think I mentioned it once only off the top. Connor McDavid is not playing tonight. John says, feeling the Canucks will win in extra time. Strange Man is predicting 6-2. If you watch my vlog from earlier today, I predicted 5-3 Vancouver with Elias Pettersson scoring the first goal. So like I said, 5-3 Vancouver. Hello, Bradley. Well, it goes by fast. The commercial break is over. So that means I'll let you watch the game, and I'm going to eat a tiny bit more here. You know, I need more napkins, please.
You want to pick a towel instead?
Either are. Oh, no. It's back to shot 7-1. NHL.com had it 7-2, but back down to 7-1. Thanks, son. All right, Vancouver, let's get going here. Here's Petey. Gives it to Hoglander. Comes down the left side. Gets a quick shot off. Hoglander behind the net. No room to do Michigan. There's Mikheyev. Would love for Mikheyev to do something. Petey leaves it for Hoglander in the corner. Gets out to Mikheyev. How did Mikheyev get from one side of the ice to the other so fast? They're doing a great cycle job, but not a lot of shots. Okay, now Hughes is going to change that. Hughes comes down the left. Centers it. Oh, Mikheyev just missed it. It kind of took it on his weak side, though. That was a little tough. Janmark comes in for Edmonton. Edmonton's fourth line on the ice. Oh, Ekholm with a strong shot, but dismissed. Makes the save on the point shot. Yeah, DeSmith looks really good, by the way. He is being facing a lot of how'd you get such a big comment on X, David? I thought it was limited to 240 characters too. Yeah, Gerald, I hope it's 5-3. Chef Swagger wants a big Z hit. Big Z. Hoglander looks good. Strange Man does an emoji of someone eating spaghetti. Oh, okay, I gotta pay attention now. Good friend from City Life is a huge Canucks fan, but doesn't watch your content. Well, we got to change that, Victoria. You gotta let him or her know. I love how you say City Life. Like, what does City Life mean? Yeah, that was a good cycle. DeSmith looking good. Let's smash the Oilers. Long post equals premium blue check. Yeah, that makes sense, Erwin. Thank you. DeSmith is dialed in. Oil could have already had a few. We are giving up high danger chances. Okay, back to the play. Back to my burger. I'll stop announcing every time that I'm going to take a bite because I think it's painfully obvious to you anytime I take a bite. Okay, I turned it up a little bit at home, so hopefully you can still. Victoria, before you go, I know you're studying. What does City Life Project mean? I don't even know what that means. Strange Man watching from Nova Scotia. Thank you. Victoria, I tried convincing him to watch you, but he doesn't want to watch you. Oh, Victoria, you could have said it like a different way. Like he's very busy or he's got other priorities, but he actually doesn't want to watch me. That's fine. I'm a big boy. I can take it. JC, did you try any burger spots in Vegas? Sadly, no. We tried a couple buffets, Italian place, but we didn't do any burger spots in Vegas. But I am going back down with Gail this time and a couple other couples for my 50th. So maybe we'll do that then. Gerald says, I love how your whole family is always rocking Canucks gear. Say hi to Gail for me. Gerald was the good look. You know who Gerald is. Yes. Gerald, take this as a comment. I always explain you as the good looking Asian guy. I know there's a lot of us around, but when I tell Gail the good looking Asian guy, she knows who you are. Utah should be the Utah. I don't know. They should keep Coyotes, right?
Ooh.
He's a huge UFC streamer. He streams every weekend. He and his co-creator created a band called the City Life Project. Ah, okay. I will look that up. I will look that up later. Victoria, thank you. I'm learning so much about you tonight. That's great. Shots are 9-2 Edmonton now. Great. And Hughes just kind of ices it, but it's not called icing. Very tentative start for the Canucks, but you usually expect the home team to have the jump at the start of a game. And sometimes for the visiting team, it's just about weathering the storm. The Utah Yeti. Oh, this is good to know, Irvin. Thank you for the research. Watching the game on TELUS TV, your YouTube stream is closer to the game. The X stream is 30 seconds behind. Yes, I do know that X isn't live per se. Oh, Desharnais gets a shot deflected. It goes over to Smith. You should be. It sounds like if he's a good friend of yours, you should support him, Victoria. That's awesome. What are you studying, by the way? You must be close to the same age as my kids. Sean, my eldest, is 22, and Jacob is 20. The Utah Jet Yotis. Yes, Shannon, loyal fan, Shannon, love it. I'm making Gerald blush by calling him the good-looking Asian. Well, better than being the not good-looking Asian, I'll tell you that much. Brian's nervous. The Utah Yetis. Carol says Canucks have to start moving the puck. I agree. Okay, let's watch. Let's see what's happening. Joshua and Garland out there again. Ooh. Myers and Susie. Canucks defense is big, right, compared to previous years with Myers, Susie, Zadorov. Cole's thick. Hronik's decent size. Hughes is small. Jolson plays strong, but especially with Myers, Susie, and Zadorov, they got some really big defensemen finally. Oh, okay, Victoria, you're in accounting and payroll. You're turning 22 this summer. So if you're turning 22, that means you were born in 02. You're right between my two boys then. Oh, two good-looking guys wearing Vancouver Canucks jerseys behind Rick Tocchet. I told you on the stream about my experience in Seattle watching the Canucks there. Canucks got smoked, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool for a little bit sitting behind the bench, but you can't really see much, actually. You can't really see much. Coach Rob, meanwhile, says he was 22 in 1992. Yeah, Coach Rob, there's a reason why it's called an average age. You and I and Shannon, we bring it up. Yeah, DeSmith looks really sharp. Shots are 9-3 Edmonton now. Do they count that as a shot? Oh.
Wow.
There's a lady behind the Edmonton bench dressed up as the Stanley Cup. Okay, so Josh is a good friend of mine from back east. Likes to make fun of me for good reason. I like to make fun of him for even better reason, but I can't complain when Josh is leaving donations. So let's give some love to my buddy Josh in the chat. Josh says, what are these super chats going to? You told me that 100% is going to charity, right? That's why I'm giving, not to pay for burgers, just for your information. Josh, your $10, I will do something good with it for sure. Thank you very much for the donation. Basically, it's to once in a while reinvest or in the family and thanking them. Basically, thanking them for letting me bury myself in my home studio every night at 11 p.m. But once in a while, do something nice for Gail and the kids, or at least it'll add up to it. But more importantly, thank you. Thank you, Josh, for the donation. Let's give Josh some love in the chat for sure. Irwin's turning 39 in 2 weeks. Nice. Nice. Don't forget about me. Carol, did you leave another donation? You said, don't forget about me. I did highlight the $50 donation earlier, Carol, or maybe you're asking about something else. Carol, I'll never forget about you. Let me know what I'm supposed to say. I recommended City Life and his co-creator to check out Monkey 9 Brewing. City Life is from Vancouver Island. That's nice. That's awesome. But Monkey 9 Brewing doesn't exist anymore. They got bought out when the bowling alley got bought out. Brian's on his third Sprite. Yeah, I'll get to my first Pepsi in the second intermission, I think. They're into beer and breweries. That's awesome. David turned 22 in the early 2010s, 2000s. All right. Fangirl, not a fan of the sports advertisements. Carol is unforgettable. Well, Carol just singing the Canucks on. Don't you forget about me. Chris says, you are so kind. I'm not sure who you're talking to. Yeah, thank you, Victoria. Playoffs start when I turn 46. Nice. Yeah, thank you. Subscribe for once again reminding me how young you are. Adult beverage for strange men. That's good as long as you're an adult. That's good. All right, take care, Victoria. Okay, I better watch. It's funny, these shot totals are always changing. Now it's now 8-3 for Edmonton. So they took a shot away from them. I guess you just worry about it at the end of the game. Hoglander takes a spill, no penalty. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my. DeSmith is great. Back-to-back save on a Bouchard wrist shot and an Ekholm slap shot. Canucks got to get moving here, though. So Bouchard, Ekholm is their version of Hughes and Hronek. Sonny is asking, is Gail wearing a Canucks jersey? No, but next commercial at the end of this period, I'll show you what she's wearing. Wearing a Canucks shirt, which is good. Oh, Carol, when you guys were talking about being older on the stream, yes, me, Rob, Carol, and Shannon. We're the not the trifecta. There's 4 of us, so we're the quadfecta. Irvin says, I know play-by-play is a no, but do some color. I'll do that probably, Irvin, once I'm finished eating. Probably second and third period for sure. I promise. Canucks with some pressure. They're whacking away in the slot. Oh, Besser should have just shot that, hun. He tried to pass it to no one. Miller, some pressure. Miller, wrist shot. Gets blocked. Good. Across to Hughes, not a power play, but the Canucks finally some sustained pressure. Hughes to Hronek, up to Miller, back to Hughes, down the left side like he likes to do, centers it. Ooh, gets through. Hronek with a nice play to put it in. There's Besser. Great shift by Besser, Miller, and Suter. And just as I say that, Edmonton clears the zone. 4 minutes left. This first period is going by super fast. If there's no whistles, it's going to be done by 7:40. Which is absolutely crazy. Josh asked me, is there any stream where I'm on the younger side? No, only when I do one-on-one chats. But I'm always the more mature one, Josh, whenever you and I talk. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, Brian's older than me, too. Shout out to the over 50 club. Oh, Canucks with some pressure. The fourth line is Lafferty, Dipsy doodling. Cole Zadorov on the no. Cole and Zadorov. Wait, that's a hold. Wow, the fourth line, some pressure. Bluger back to the point. Cole keeps it in. Oh, Podkolzin. I love how Podkolzin hits, throws his weight around. Bluger with a steal. Oh, Bluger with a great steal. Centering pass to Mikheyev, robbed by Skinner.
Come on.
Robbed by Skinner. Canucks still with possession though. Hey, that was good. That 3 minutes we just had was the best extended portion of play. Yeah, Bluger did a wonderful pass to Mikheyev. Mikheyev shot it right into Skinner's glove though. Oh, it's a commercial. Gail, come here for a sec. They just want to see what you're wearing. Sonny was asking if you were wearing Here, actually, sit for 2 minutes. And then let me eat. No, just 2 minutes, just for the commercial. Just read whatever comes up here. You don't have to click anything.
I would be horrible at this.
Just read whatever comes up there.
Who is Gail's favorite player? My wife was Kuzmenko. I like Petey, but I also like the way Hughes is playing right now. He's really good too.
Keep going, you're fine.
This is not my thing.
Keep going. Go closer.
Hurry up and finish your food. Oh no, not the new host. But thanks, Rob. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well, enjoying your weekend. Hun, hurry.
You keep chatting. So
I don't know what to say.
just read the comments.
Everyone's saying hi.
Someone asked Gail a question. Just read it. It's fine.
Clay seems to eat loudly. Yes, that is very, very true.
Highlight the click.
That was Josh making fun of you again.
You gave the $2?
20, I think.
No,
I don't know.
$2.
$2.
Thank Josh.
Thanks, Josh. Yes, he does eat loudly. Clay's new replacement. Amazing job. Thanks, everybody. But I don't think I'll be leaving my day job anytime soon. Not used to talking to people online. All-time favorite Canuck, Trevor Linden. He actually came to our school one day to surprise our principal. It was Trevor was her favorite.
Just keep going for 2 more minutes. I just got to fit 2 more bites and then I'm good.
Okay, so he came, surprised her. We had an awesome time meeting him, but he's really cool. I love Trevor Linden. Oh, game's on now, so you can all watch.
No, keep talking. Keep talking. You don't know.
Make some sinigang or palabok. Definitely sinigang. I don't know how to make palabok, but I do love it. So if anyone has a really good palabok recipe that's easy to make, send it along. When you do a stream in the car at work, do you usually park on Heather Street when you do your stream from the car, Clay?
Heather?
Yeah. Yep. He's always at his brother's place.
No, Willow.
Oh, no. Clay says he parks at Willow.
Right by my office.
Yeah. Watching from Oregon. Hello, Oregon.
Keep going, hon. 1 more minute. I'm finishing. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Okay, the game's on.
It's okay. Keep talking. I just finished my burger. Just keep talking. People like talking to you.
I think people are watching the game too.
Okay. No more comments?
Northern BC represents. Hello, Northern BC.
Make you want a treat?
Get a Tesla and then film a video while on auto drive. Good idea. Are the wait lists for Tesla still really long?
All right, thanks, son.
All right, Clay's coming back. Enjoy the game, everyone.
We have a new co-host. Oh, Joshua almost scored. This is Mickey. Mickey, look. Say hi to everyone. Go. Mickey, look.
Is he saying hi?
Mickey just staring into the camera, huh? Come and look at this. Okay, back to the game. Thank you, Gil, for that. Now I finished my burger so I can concentrate more properly. This is Mickey, Shih Tzu. Okay, you want to go? Okay, Edmonton dominating again. But although the shots are closer now, it's 12-8 for Edmonton. Thank you, Gail, for that. All the numbers went up while you were here. But I will recognize Josh's donation.
They're so good. They're from Costco. We just started buying them.
This has become a food stream instead of a hockey stream tonight. Thank you, Josh, for your generosity as always. Gosh, you're more generous online than when I see you in person. We scored!
Yeah!
All right. Great way to end the period. It is Sam Lafferty scoring. Let me break down this goal with you.
Woohoo!
16 seconds left. Sam Lafferty scores. Let's break down this goal. Let's see what happens. So Zadorov, a pass. Well, Lafferty just comes in over the zone, over the blue line himself. He's got Miller streaking, but he takes the wrist shot himself and beats Skinner on the far side. Great goal by Sam Lafferty. His 13th goal of the season, 24th point of the season, 13 goals, 11 assists, 24 points for Sam Lafferty in 76 games. I think the primary assist will go to Nikita Zadorov. I'm not sure who gave it to him. We will find out right now. Oh, and JT Miller, good for my fantasy team. So, friends, that is the end of the first period, and the Vancouver Canucks are up on the Edmonton Oilers by a score of 1-0. So now I will make this an uninterrupted 18 to 20 minutes, a true intermission show right now, right here. So let's get going. I'm going to answer. Yeah. Let's get your comments, your feedback on that first period. Erwin says, considering how the Oilers took the first 50 minutes, that was a great period. Yes, indeed. The final shots on goal, they had it up as 13-9 for Edmonton. 13-9 Edmonton. Fangirl says, thank you, Toronto, for Lafferty. Yeah, they had a lot of forwards. I think Lafferty, admittedly, was probably expendable by their opinion or whatever. Brian says, be right back. Hey, Helen. Oh, you just missed Gail. Helen, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm going to be on until about 10:30, 11 o'clock tonight, at least 10:30. So glad you're here. Pastor Daniel DeSmith, tracking the puck well and economy of movement. And that's the one thing that I know Ian Clark, even a guy like Braden Holtby, who is a little bit more wild in the crease, Ian Clark really likes to have his goaltenders play efficiently, square to the puck. It makes a lot of sense. Ian Clark's not the only goaltending coach who wants that. But I think, that is something that Ian Clark really works on with his goaltenders for sure. Whoops, sorry, guys. I was just trying to see where my banner went at the top. People saying hello to Helen, which is good. Yes, a little late period dagger. I agree. I know DeSmith sometimes seems to lose the net, but not today. Not so far, Pastor Daniel. Hey, Harry, nice to see you. Hopefully you can meet her again on Tuesday. I don't know where my seats will be. Yeah, we're still figuring out actually who I'm bringing to the game on Tuesday because of an opportunity I may have on Thursday. So, Helen, you will meet one of my family members. Right now, it's likely going to be Gail, but we're going to talk about that as a family in the next few days. I just got a really nice message from Josh. I don't know if he's still on here, but he just sent me a really nice message, which I'll get back to him. Josh Canning is a very funny guy. Great goal indeed. Indeed. He was safe from that shot from Bouchard in the slot. Yeah, DeSmith was. I'm not sure if I saw that exact play that you're talking about, but yes, it is. DeSmith has been great. Is the main reason why the Canucks are actually up as opposed to down after that first period of play. What else we got here? King of Floors. equals King Corbin. Oh, I actually didn't see the commercial because I was too busy focusing on the chat, but I'll have to go back and watch that. Thanks, Helen. Yeah, if this goes well tonight, maybe I will do this more often, but you guys know, I've always thought that in doing this, I wasn't sure if it added anything to your viewing experience. And I'm not saying that just for you to affirm me and say, oh, no, it's great. No, I actually I wasn't sure if it adds anything to your viewing experience, but I do get, if you're going to watch the game anyways, and you have another, whether it's my stream or someone else's stream on the side, and you're just chatting and hanging out with other Canucks fans, I think that's a cool thing, right? It's the next best thing than to being live. Now, then I admittedly was wondering, would it wreck my viewing experience? Because usually I like to be up and down, talking to Gil, talking to my kids, talking to whoever's watching. But, if I do this once in a while, I think it's fine. If I do it every night, that could get pretty tiring and pretty impossible if I want to go to some home games. But I think once in a while, I think this is a lot of fun to do. And I love being with you guys, as you guys know. Carol says, I want to thank you for doing this tonight. It does make it more interesting. Well, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. Clay's Coach's Corner. Hopefully Vancouver keeps the pace. With Kuzi and his hat trick, does the Lindholm trade look bad? Could the Canucks have kept Kuzi on an offensive only line? Well, I would say, Gerald, that I'll withhold judgment until the playoffs are done. So they're showing the highlight of Lafferty right now. And yeah, they just show the shot. I can't actually hear what BX is saying because I'm talking. You guys can tell me what BX is saying. Maybe I can listen to what he's saying. He did reference to Smith for sure. Bradley says, I like this. Well, Bradley, I like the fact that you like it. Makes the game more fun. Definitely adds to the viewing experience. Thanks, RJ. I appreciate that. Pastor Daniel, we've watched you eat. Now can we make song requests? You know what's so funny, Pastor Daniel? I remember 2 years ago, I did a stream where it was the Canucks versus the Flames. And then I had my digital piano to the side. And I remember I was playing songs. I don't know if, hey, shout out to any of you if you guys actually remember this. I was playing songs and then Jacob came and he sat down and he started beatboxing next to me. I don't know if you guys remember that, but maybe there'll be another time, Daniel, and I'll have to bring in a good singer. Gail, do you want to sing?
No thanks.
I'll play and you can sing.
There was one time Marie came and sang too.
Yeah, that was for a 24-hour stream.
Yeah.
This would be good for the playoffs. Yeah, thank you. I know it would add a lot. I know the numbers would be big. I also know that I have to finish my my masters in the next 3 weeks. So bad timing, trying to get all my masters done during the first round of the playoffs, but we'll make it work. The odd rare big game like this or playoff clinchers might be adequate. That's good. That's good advice, Erwin. Thank you. Helen says once in a blue moon is good. Lindholm looks good tonight. Yeah, he's been fine. That line has been noticeable for sure. Every time I look up, Joshua and Garland and Lindholm are in the Edmonton zone. Kuzmenko only scores hat tricks versus Anaheim. That's good. What are my first round predictions for the Canucks? I think they're going to win the division. I think they're going to face Nashville, and I think they're going to beat Nashville in 6. Oh, Michael, you're too kind. The king of Canucks YouTube. I wouldn't say that, but I'm part of the royalty somewhere. I'm not sure if I'm the king, but thanks, Michael. You make me feel like the king. Hey, Joe, nice to see you. Still alive here. Go Canucks, go. Nice to hear from you, Joe. When's your bet as to when the Coyotes relocation will be announced? They got to do it pretty soon, right? With all the murmuring and mumbling out there. Hockey Night in Canada panel noting that the D is on notice from Skinner. Oh, is that what I could just kind of see out of the corner of my eye? They showed a thing of Skinner going to the bench and talking to guys. That's interesting. They're showing Hughes and how good he is right now. How is Marie and her husband? Did he get his prosthetic? No, but he got fitted for one. So I'm sure he got fitted and maybe they ordered it. I saw pictures of him at GF Strong, the rehabilitation center. So I think they're doing okay. They're getting a lot of support, which is good. And they're also, I know that she's been out and about with her family, with her kids as well. Prayers for her studies. Thank you, Pastor Daniel. I always take prayers for sure. If Vancouver wins this game, does it mean that we have a better chance of getting tops in our division, or does everything still have a chance to tie us? Does Edmonton? If we win this game, we will be 5 in regulation. We'll be 5 points up on Edmonton, and we only have 2 games left, and they have 3. So conceivably, they could win all 3 of their final games. We could lose our 2, and then they would beat us by 1 point. But all it does mean that in our final 2 or their final 3, if they lose just 1 point or we get at least 1 point, then we'll win the division. So if we win tonight's game, I'm willing to bet anything that the Canucks will win the division. I love doing these streams and watching a game as I love seeing people's comments about the play and how the teams, and I think this would be great to do near the end of the regular season. Well, Shannon, we are at the end of the regular season. We only have 2 more games left for the Canucks, but thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed this for sure. Juice is pumping Hughes with the Norris. Love it. Love it. What are they showing here?
2 angry faces.
Well, I'm going to watch this first intermission back. Sounds pretty interesting. The Coyotes posted a statement about relocation on Instagram. Interesting. What did it say, Zach? Coyotes will move to Utah on April 18th. Like next week already? Shake that Laffy Taffy. That sounds dirty, Ricky. I don't even know what that's saying. Kevin is really selling the Norris for Hughes. He did it earlier on the evening on the Toronto game. Norris. Hughes should win the Norris. By the way, I can't believe that Winnipeg beat Colorado 7-0 today. That's crazy. Mike says we need to win and get a point. I think a couple of these watch parties during the playoffs would be great. I know Marie and fam have been through so much. Do you know if she'll be singing the anthem again in the playoffs? Daniel, great question. I talked to her about that, and I think admittedly that's the furthest from her mind right now. And I know the Canucks seem to settle. They're happy with Elizabeth Irving. But I know that Marie and Juggy have done like anthems on special occasions as well. So we'll see. I don't think she's in a rush to get back to it. I'll put it that way. I know she loves it though, and she's very good at it, obviously. Hello, Jacob. Prediction for the team awards: best defenseman, Hughes. Most exciting player, I bet you it's gonna be Hughes as well. Unsung hero, Joshua. I'm missing one, right? Most exciting, unsung hero, best defenseman. Oh, MVP. Yeah, I'll be Hughes as well. Yeah, I think Hughes is going to win a lot of them. Oh, they're showing the standings now. Dallas has wrapped up the the Central Division, and they'll likely be the winners of the Western Conference. Jason, how many burgers did you eat? I got here late and fast forwarded. That was the same burger, I promise. I eat very slow. Plus, I was talking, so I said, this is ridiculous. So I had Gail sit here for 3 minutes while I got to finish eating my burger. Thanks for being here, Jay. Hockey Night in Canada, breaking down the Canucks bench, TV timeout, where there's lots happening. That's what it was. Thanks, Erwin. Coyotes GM went to Edmonton yesterday to tell the players that team is relocating. BX says so high on Huggy, so is Friedman. Oh my gosh, look at this Eastern Conference. Look at that, hun. So Washington, Capitals, Red Wings, and Flyers all have 87, but Pittsburgh is 86. They're all fighting for one playoff spot.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy. NHL and Utah has potential, but like everything else, it will fail if they don't win games. Yes, Vancouver Grizzlies have entered the chat. No, Jacob, I don't show the game, and I also don't do true play-by-play. I just kind of talk about it and hang out in the chat. So I don't show the game. I'm not allowed to. Predators beat the Blue Jackets. Yes. Vegas probably would have had crappy attendance if they had been basement dwellers. That's true. Do you think we see the Arizona Coyotes team after the relocation in the future? Oh, yeah. You mean the Arizona Coyotes team? Oh, you mean will they go back to Arizona down the road? I don't know. Michael, I'm not sure what you're asking. Ask it again, and I'll have a much better answer. I hope the Penguins make the playoffs because Crosby might retire soon. Yeah, they just got to win. They're the one team that has 2 games remaining, right, Zach? What would I call a Utah team? I got to think about this. I thought of Utah me short. Get it? Utah me short. Oh, Gil actually laughed at one of my jokes, but I don't think they're going to go with Utah me short. Yeah, the Jazz is always the basketball team. The Utah Flatlands, I don't know. Just looking at Jacob's scores, he came in 32nd. Minus 47. Yeah, he was 100.
What's his last game?
170 or 190 or something. Yeah. What else we got? Utah Stingers. Is future expansion be in Arizona, Houston, Atlanta, and Quebec City? To me, Houston is the next one after Salt Lake. But yeah, we're talking about expansion, right? Not relocation. I just like the symmetry of 32 teams. What is Utah even known for? Great question. I'm gonna look it up right now. What is Utah known for? Here we go. What is Utah most commonly known for? It's skiing because of the mountains and the Sundance Film Festival. Okay, the Utah movie watchers. Utah Buzz, Salt Lake City Charlie, named after the cat. The Utah owners asking for ideas for the name. See, man, that's bad. Or maybe on one hand, it makes you think that they can't make a decision. On the other hand, maybe it's a great way to get fan engagement right away. The Utah Karl Malones, the Utah John Stocktons, the Hip Hop, because of Utah Jazz, I get it. The Utah Unanimous, hey, Joseph San Jose is in the chat. He's all in some of my music videos. Great brother in Christ. The Utah Mormons. Yeah, I'm not sure. Joe, that's Gil laughing. I'm not sure if how well that's going to go over, but yeah. The movie Airport in 1970. The Utah Sundancers, not known for their fishing. Okay, that's good to know. Do you believe the Arizona Coyotes will come back as a expansion team in the future? Sorry for the misunderstanding. Never have to apologize for misunderstandings, Michael. I just want to answer your questions properly. That's why I seek clarification sometimes. I hope not. Like, how many times do they have to show that they can't do it? Utah is the backdrop in almost all the Western movies you've seen. Okay, that I did not know. Your commercial is on Vessi. Yeah, I saw that Vessi commercial. If that's what you mean, Brian. I don't think I'm in it. Apparently, the Avalanche was also almost named the Rocky Mountain Extreme. Interesting. The Utah Blizzard, the Utah Slayers. Okay. All right, drop your score predictions. It's 2-1. Sorry, it's 1-0 Vancouver. What do you think the final score is going to be? I said 5-3. You might have to work a bit to get there, but I did say 5-3.
I say 3-2.
Gail says 3-2 for who?
Canucks.
Hey, Adam, Coyotes owners are scum. Salt Lake City, the site of Haley Wickenheiser's cutting the best post-game promo of all time. Oh, back in 2002? The Olympics? No. Yeah, no. I'm now getting so. Where the heck were the Winter Olympics in 2002? Where were the? Yeah, Salt Lake, right? 2002 Winter Olympics. Yeah, Salt Lake City. The Utah losers. Michael, that's not nice. 3-2 Canucks. That's Adam. That's exactly what Gail just said. 4-3 Vancouver. Utah Wild Wild West. A little bit long. 4-1 for the Canucks. 5-2, but won't say who. Come on, Coach Rob. Stu says 4-2. Okay, tell Stu I'll take that. Salt Lake in 2002. Thank you. 6-4 Canucks. I like that, Shannon. 3-2, the best empty net goal for 4-2. I'll take it. Salt Lake. Thank you. The Utah Lakers. 0-2 Canada gold medal. Exactly. Double gold. Hit the like or I'll send Corey Perry to your work. Yikes. That's good. I mean, that's bad. The Wranglers. Coyotes weren't even paying their hotel bills. That is horrible. Okay, as we start the second period, here's a reminder to you that this is how you get involved. You can subscribe so you get active in the chat section like many of you already are. Like the video. You can leave a donation like people have done, like Josh has done. So far, Josh has left 2 donations and then he left the chat and then Carol gifted 10 memberships. So you can leave a donation like Josh did. You can gift memberships like Carol did. Thank you, Carol. Buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership, and use your monthly membership message, your triple M. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for being here with me on a Saturday night. Just me and Gil hanging out at home. I'm still eating my fries. Yeah, Michael, come back. Say intermission. I'll be here. Irvin says empty nester site. Well, technically not yet. The kids are just out tonight, but it's nice. It's a nice change. And I'm glad they have a life. Showing footage of Demko now in a practice. Hopefully he plays Tuesday against Calgary and Thursday against Winnipeg. I want him playing a couple games before the playoffs for sure. We've hit the hour 5 mark already. That was pretty quick. I don't know about you. That didn't feel like an hour. You guys, maybe it's been painfully slow for you, but it's been fast for me. And these fries are good. Look at this. They were trying to get into their bench. All right, friends. Second period starts. I'm going to be quiet for about a minute or so and eat some fries. Can I help you? You want to come back here and help? No? What happened? That's the guy that Sean met at Lucky 9. Oh, Tyler Meyer takes a high sticking penalty. So remember, the Canucks killed off that early power play in the game. So now they got to do it again. It's weird. They take like a penalty early in each period so far. Tyler Miners. Jason said those fries do look good. I'm waiting for DoorDash. Yeah, we air fried these. You air fried these, right? Yeah. Oh no. Good. I can finish these fries and then I can get these away from me. I'll be right back. All right, now I can focus. Now I can focus properly. Food is finally done. Bouchard, yeah. What do you guys think of my original comment or that earlier comment about Bouchard and Ekholm being like their version of Hughes and Hronek? You got a young player, Hughes and Bouchard. You got a more experienced player, Hronek and Ekholm. Although Ekholm is much older, he's in his early 30s. He's much older than Hronek. What kind of fry? Just McCain shoestrings. Does Mickey do dinner Roomba cleanup? What's dinner Roomba cleanup?
Like he eats food crumbs.
Oh, no, actually. He actually doesn't eat a lot of human food. We give him kibble and soft food. Yeah, Dave, I don't get too mad at Tyler Myers. Sometimes they're not always intentional. Chaos Giraffe. Church's Chicken. More food. No, I'm done now. I'm going to eat. Maybe I'll eat some shrimp chips in a sec. Church is greater than KFC. All right, back to the game. Maybe I will snack on these shrimp chips now. They look so good. Anyone else ever got these from Costco? They're called Happy Shrimp Chips because that's a lot more sellable than angry or sad chips. Can you close this, babe? Okay, this one. You ready? You ready? Here we go. How'd that sound? Oh, good. Finally, we drew a penalty on Edmonton. Oh, nice hit there by Susie. Oh, no. Although he gave it right to Nugent Hopkins. Gosh, Edmonton coach is a very skinny guy. Oh, it's a too many men, you guys. I thought it was actually a hook or a hold on the way to the net. Yeah, Erwin said it's the Canucks weren't the ones with the too many men for once. And Corey Perry, the wily veteran. You guys notice who's the guy? I've talked about this on the stream before. You guys notice who's the guy that the Canucks always put in the penalty box when it's time to serve a minor? Put it in the chat and I'll highlight it if you're correct. Who's the guy that the Canucks, who always serves the Canucks minor penalties? All right, the Canucks are now officially on the power play. Yes, Pastor Dow, used to be Kuzi. It's actually Connor Garland. Connor Garland is the one who's usually in the box. Yes, there you go. Chris got it right. Connor Garland. Nice to see you, Chris. Yeah, usually Hoglander. Yeah, so Fangirl, you're correct as well. No, Edison, they need Zadorov out on the ice. All right, here we go. 1 minute and 20 seconds to work with. PD with a drop pass to Pettersson. Pettersson gains the zone and goes to the, doesn't have a stick. Oh, no. Oh, good. Almost a horrible play at the Edmonton line. Almost led to Canuck an Oilers breakaway. All right, Canucks, let's try this again. That was a little bit messy. We got Garland gaining speed, gains the zone, off the boards to no one, and Edmonton with an easy clear. This power play has not looked sharp. One more rush. Here we go. Hughes up instead of a drop pass. Miller cross ice to Garland. Garland shoots it in from the blue line, goes around. Besser wins the race, which is nice. They're trying to get it back to the point, but the Oilers are doing a good job of stuffing the puck against the boards. To Edmonton. Okay, move your foot. Yeah, but that's what you should do. You should just knock them over.
Jeez.
Canucks dig it out,
No.
but they're not going to do anything with it. You guys, that was a very bad power play.
No.
Oh, Oilers try to bank shot Corey Perry out of the box. So that's why you sometimes you do want an offensive player who isn't going to be on your power play, your penalty kill, to be in the box, because then you can get sprung and then maybe create an opportunity. Okay, so Canucks did not look good on that power play. Shots are now 16-9 for the Oilers. Yeah, well, it's so close to us. Okay, back to even strength. Shots are 16-9 with the 4.5 minute mark, I should say. 15.5 minutes left. Icing waved off, so Oilers go to retreat it. Podkolzin with a nice forecheck on Bouchard. Bouchard takes it in the corner, looking up ice. Still trying to figure out where he's going to go. Kulak moves in, tries a centering pass. Oh, DeSmith's been sharp because there's been a couple pucks that have bounced into the slot on him. Oh. It's Hoglander, McKayev, and Petey now. Oh, Pettersson chases down a puck behind the boards, behind the net. Hoglander with a nice check. Separates Kulak from the puck. Hughes up top. You're saying that they're trying to play Hughes and Hronek with the Pedersen line quite a bit. Hughes dancing around. Oh, nice centering pass to Höglander, but Höglander's shot gets blocked. You see how much space Hughes opens up when he does that? And offside at the Canucks blue line. All right, what's going on in the chat, you guys? Anything? Anyone say anything exciting? We have 56 people watching on YouTube, another 330 watching on X. Which again begs the question, why haven't I been streaming on X before? All right, what's going on? Oh, you're right. X is slower, Irvin. That is true. Hey, Irvin, are you still watching? If you're still in there, when you left a message for me, comment on X, did you reply to the tweet, or is there another way, or do you comment technically on the video? Because it didn't show up as a reply. So yeah, same with you, David. For anyone watching on X or Twitter, how do you post a comment in there? It's not a reply to the tweet, right? Is it a comment in the actual video? I'm curious. Brian's very aggressive. He wants a fight. He's been wanting a fight since the game started. Oh, say something. Testing. This guy is good looking. Okay, so I just put a comment on X. Oh, there it is. Yeah, comment in the stream. Testing. This guy is good looking. Oh, great drive by Besser. Irvin says, I comment in the stream. Thank you, Irvin. Miller's centering pass gets intercepted, and now Edmonton back to the neutral zone, but the Canucks take it. Besser gains the line, dumps it in the corner. Miller tries to get it, but he gives it right to Evander Kane. Oh, someone's stick broke. This game is a fast-moving game. Oh. That guy's mad. Carrick is going after Zadorov. Who is Carrick? I don't even know who Carrick is. Sam Carrick. That burger made me hungry, so I got some Baby Bell cheese from the fridge. Good, fangirl. So you escaped from your room for a bit. Wow. 8.5 minutes in. Shots are 17-11 Edmonton. Icing on the Oilers. Wow. I don't care if you like me or not. Very good, Irvin. He's a caricature of himself. Okay, come on. Let's get another goal here. When Vancouver scores, McDonald's gives deals for coupons. Huh? Really? I didn't know that.
We only know the $4.
Yeah, I know Big Mac's cheaper on game days.
$4.
You need to design an emoji. Very funny. Very good, Dystopian. I like that. Skinner and McKayev having a stare down. Look at that, hun.
Yeah. Oh.
Hyman. Oh. Hyman's so good at getting in the front of the net.
Ooh.
Good save by DeSmith. Kulak was trying to wait for some traffic in front of DeSmith. DeSmith made a great glove save. I don't know, you guys. I'm just not sold on Stuart Skinner as a guy who can take you all the way to the finals, but maybe I'm wrong.
Go, go, go.
Oh, really nice defensive play by Elias Lindholm there. I know those don't always show up on the stat sheet, but that was a great play.
Yeah.
Yep. DeSmith looks good. DeSmith looks really, really good. We know Joey Kenward, huh? He's a former announcer. Hey, Fangirl. No, not going to do any games tonight. I think I want to keep that separate. Go Canucks, go. Irvin says Hyman is a tap-in merchant. His 50 goals are a mirage. Skinner is streaky, not reliable for 16 playoff wins. I agree with you, Irwin. Can you rinse it? Thanks. Canucks are really playing well, helping each other out. Sorry, playing well with each other and helping out the Smith. I agree. It's been good so far. Yes, that was nice, Fangirl, that they had the well wishes to Joey Kenward. Thanks, RV. I appreciate that. What do you mean? What do you mean just today? Winnipeg or Colorado for round one? You know, it's my second and my third favorite teams. I don't know if I should base it just on the 7-0 victory today, but that was dominant, and that was with Rantanen back, right? Oh, gosh. Edison, I really got to think about this one. I really do. Hey, Jacob. Nice to see you. Actually, that's a great question. Let's put that in the chat right now. Who do you think is going to win in the first round? Because they are going to play each other. Although, how come my computer not working? Thanks. So in the chat, gosh, Colorado versus Winnipeg. Okay, guys, in the chat, who do you think is going to win in the first round? Because they are going to play each other in the first round. Is it going to be Colorado or is it going to be Winnipeg? I put it in the chat. You're welcome to, sorry, I put it in the poll. You're welcome to type your answers in the chat as well, but make sure you vote in the poll so we get a scientific results. There's only one Latter-day Saints church member, current NHL player. Who's that player? I don't know, Fango. Tell me. That's interesting. I do not know that.
Oh.
Yeah, DeSmith has been streaky, David, but he's not our starter. That's the difference. Anyone who craps on Hyman hasn't watched him in person, finding space, good at finding space and positioning. That's fair. That's totally fair. Thanks for being here, FB. I presume you're an Oilers fan. That's awesome. Yes, OJ did pass away from prostate cancer. That's true. Garland, dog on a bone. If Hyman was 25-year-old, he looked like TikTok, the media and fans in general would be obsessed.
Yeah!
Yes! Another goal tipped in by Pius Shooter. Pius Shooter doubles the Canucks lead at exactly the 11-minute mark. Really, really nice goal by Shooter. Yes, I know his name is Pius Shooter, but I call him Pius Shooter. So what happens here? Joshua comes in. No, that's Josh.
Wow.
Great tip by Suter. No, it was Myers with the shot and Suter with a beautiful tip past Skinner. Very impressed. Very impressed. The Canucks are now up 2-0. And you guys look at the players that have scored. Lafferty and Suter out of all players. Oh, sorry, Dogwood, if I'm 10 seconds ahead. Yeah, that's the one thing that sometimes we got to figure out. 2-0 Vancouver.
Ooh.
Good Catholic name, Pius. Puce is how they say it. Or as Helen calls it, pew pew. Now the Oilers got to do some work. I love this. 2-0 Vancouver. Oh, what a big hit. Oh, Hronek should just shoot that. Kane's mad. Oh, Quinn Hughes. Susie plastered Kane in the corner. I loved it. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Susie's smiling. Look at him. Watch this, babe. Well, he kind of...
Oh.
That was a great check by Susie. Took Kane off of his feet. Love it. All right. We got a 2.5-minute commercial break. What do we got here? Next goal scorer is going to be Besser. I'll take it. Pew pew shooter again. Another pew pew. Then we got a bang bang. Brian very violent tonight. Wants a fight. Then he's shooting people. Yeah, they're right on cue. Fighting. Wow, guys, we have 416 people watching.
Wow.
68 of them are on YouTube. And then there's another 360 on X right now. 340. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for being here. Derek Ryan did not know that. Beat his butt, says Brian. New cable box might have been somebody hit rewind. Okay. No, yeah, there's no way my stream should be ahead of cable. Because, yeah, I shouldn't be being able to talk about something before I see it. Usually the other way around. The stream is a few seconds later. Kane is a liability. Yeah, he could be a beast, though. I know Cactus Jack is. Great to have Talkett on the bench, though Yo was taking over as Rick was under the weather. Yeah, they were joking around a game time decision. They'll see how he did in warm-up. Hey, Terry, going to Korea in the second week of July. Be there for 2 weeks to cheer on Jacob in the World Youth Bowling Championships. So second week of July. So they're making the point on the broadcast that I talked about earlier about Susie, Zadorov, and Myers being tall guys. Oh, Evander Kane, baby. Big baby. Yeah, Dogwood, I saw the second part of your comment, and admittedly, when I first read it, I thought it was a well, it's still borderline not inappropriate in a gross. I mean, it's just kind of gross. But yes, maybe the doctor did not have gloves that fit. That's fair. But yes, I did see it, Dogwood. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, we're excited for Jake. Jake's actually bowling in a tournament in the States right now. Didn't make the cut, though. Bradley says, smash the like button and subscribe to Clay. That sounds good. Petey, with a great chance, comes across, tries to center it to McCabe. I would have loved Petey just to shoot that, actually. Edison says, good luck to Jacob. Thank you. WWE in Edmonton tonight. Did not know that. Yeah, exactly, Erwin. I thought Petey should have shot that as well. I'm testing new material. Very good, Dogwood. All right, back to the game. Shots are starting to even up. It's now 20-15 for Edmonton. Hey, Victoria, welcome back. Wait, now I'm so confused. You're back east, right, Victoria? You're watching from Toronto. Wasn't that what you said? Are you finished studying for the night? Oh, Brian, you're saying they're playing like WWE. Sorry, I thought you meant the WWE has a house show right now. Lafferty gets dumped, but I don't think that was a penalty. That's just big man. But Lafferty emerges with the puck. A little bit scrambly. 7 minutes left in the second. Canucks up 2-0. Shots are now 20-16. It's getting a lot closer. Lindholm is playing so well defensively, you guys. Look how responsible. And he's used to playing the Oilers, right? After being in Calgary for so many years. The way Petey scored last game, doesn't it feel like he could do that anytime? Yeah, I think that's the frustrating thing. Oh, 2-on-1. Oh, no. Lindholm. Oh, that guy's fast. Oh, good. Hronik had Hughes back there. Lafferty kept position despite being flat, and I agree. So, yeah, what I was saying, Irvin, is I think PD got to have more of a shoot-first mentality. Yes, you are in Toronto. Very cool. My feed here in Langley is 8 seconds slower than yours. So, Dogwood, what some people do is you could actually pause my stream for 8 seconds so then I'm synced to what you're seeing on your TV. You can call it City Life Clay. That's fine, Victoria. Hyman is nothing. I don't know about that, Terry. I don't know about that. All right, let's close that poll pretty quick. It was, or pretty close. Colorado, 55% of you saying they're going to win, and then Winnipeg, 45%. So that is pretty close for sure. Get Sean or your kids to sub to him if you want to. Yeah, I'll check it out after for sure. City Life, right? City Life Project. Is that what it's called? Pause your stream for 8 seconds, but then I can't razz you in real time. Yeah, Dogwood, you got to pick the lesser of two evils. Can't have everything. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Yeah, Erwin, YouTube always rounds down, so we're always missing 1%, 2%, 3% sometimes. His co-creator is a musician, so they have one-take sessions. Oh, that's pretty sick. Connor McDavid could make a blind man a 50-goal scorer. Hyman is good, but definitely not elite. Lots of Canucks fans in Edmonton. Yeah, Joe, my wife Gail mentioned that as well. Canucks fans are pretty good about representing throughout the league, I think. They do music content as well. Oh, awesome. What'd you switch drinks to? Irvin, you know that. That can only be one thing. Hey, Justin, depth scoring. Exactly. Lafferty and Suter. Okay, next poll. Next poll question. I'm only giving you two choices. And don't just vote for one of them because I'm a spokesperson for it. Tell me what you like, Coke or Pepsi. Actually, no, I'm going to delete it because I'm going to say or neither because some of you might not drink cola. So we're going to try this again. Start a poll. Coke or Pepsi? Coke, Pepsi, neither. Okay, there's a very important poll up that I want your opinion on. Coke, Pepsi, or neither? Early votes are split between Coke and Pepsi. No, Edison, if the Canucks win in regulation, there'll only be 5 up on Edmonton. And Edmonton will have 3 games in hand still. I'm sorry, 3 games to play, but obviously puts us in a very, very good spot. We are dominating physically. I got banned from their channel for talking hockey during UFC. That's funny. Hyman with 50 is still worse value than Bester with 40 because Hyman had rich parent. Yeah, I saw that whole thing that went on. Is it true that Vancouver Island is the Hawaii of Canada? Well, I do like Vancouver Island. I wouldn't call it the Hawaii of Canada, but there are a bunch of people on here, or at least a few that are from Vancouver Island. Maybe they can answer that better. Should I take a train trip or go on a cruise for my vacation to California? Well, I know what I would pick, Irvin. Canucks beat Nashville in 6, RV. That's my guess. No, that's cool. That City Life is proud of where he lives. It's nice. At least the very areas of Vancouver, that island I've been to, are very slow moving. It's a very slow moving place. Dave says Kelowna is the Hawaii of Canada. Yeah, they have pumped up tonight's card. Victoria is a big one for UFC 300. That's where my son Sean is watching it. I did not know that Tribune Bay and Hornby Island is known as the Hawaii of the North. Okay, I gotta get back to the game, guys, and I'll get in the chat in a minute. Wow, the Canucks are now out shooting Edmonton 21-20. That just shows how good the Canucks second period has been. Now, obviously, Edmonton has some strong players, even without McDavid, in Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, Kane, Bouchard, Ekholm. Like, they got decent players, Adam Henrique, but it's amazing how less dangerous they look when Connor McDavid's not in their lineup. It's crazy. But I guess you'd say that about Miller or Petey if we didn't have them, I guess. Sean's watching at a pub somewhere, Victoria. I don't know where. Daniel says, get more food. Pastor Daniel, what? You must be hungry or something. You get your own food. Just kidding. I'm sure I'll eat something later. 3 more minutes left. You know, I will admit, I will say this game feels like it's going super fast too because of this stream. I can't believe we're basically coming up to the second intermission already. It's going by super fast. Oh, wait. You guys are hungry, so you want me to eat more food? How does that work? Then I gain weight and you don't. But yeah, maybe I will get something. Maybe I'll put it in the chat. I don't need a meal. I just need a snack. It's either shrimp chips, Hawaiian chips, or that strawberry Nutri-Grain bar, which I like. But I don't think that goes with Coke though, or Pepsi. All right, what do we got here? Coke wins the poll. I'm so disappointed in all of you.
You don't have to choose what you like.
Coke 57%, Pepsi 25%.
Wow.
Neither 17%. Well, fine, more for me. Pastor Daniel says, okay, we got a lot here. Clay, I'm hungry, eat more food. Vancouver and Victoria are the best place to come. No snow in the winter like Alberta. Do this for playoff games. It's awesome production. Love it, Clay. Oh, shoot. The Oilers just scored. Thank you, Callum. I appreciate that. 2 minutes left. Another late goal. Let's see what happens here. Why is Kane so annoying? So Nurse at the left point shoots it at the net. Oh, deflected. That was a good goal. It wasn't a high stick. Oh, wait. Wait. Actually, this could be a high stick, you guys. Oh, no, no challenge. No, Carol, we're not really in trouble. It's only 2-1. We're still winning. I'd rather be the team winning than losing. Brian says, eat ice cream. Pastor Daniel, my wife was away on a trip and she's a fantastic cook. Come on, Daniel, you should have told me. You could have sat right next to me. We could have streamed together. Be two good-looking Christian Asian dads here.
We have ice cream. We have Neapolitan.
No, at the start of the intermission, I'll bring out like all the choices and I'll eat whatever they tell me to eat.
Oh my gosh. Tell them to eat veggies.
Gil says, I got to make veggies one of the choices. Thoughts on those big fan chains that people wear nowadays? It's fine, Irvin. It's not for me. It's not my style, but if people can make it work, that's totally cool. Daniel said that's quite the tempting invite. How long is she away for, Pastor Daniel? Oh, I would have loved to go into the intermission up to nothing, but if it's 2-1, I'll take it. We still have 1:20 to go, though. Oh, Joshua found Garland. This line's playing well. Brian says chocolate bar. I have a bunch of chocolate in the house, but I don't really eat it. We get a lot of chocolate as gifts, but I just see a whole counter of it over there. Fangirl, do you believe in jinxes? I'd say shut out all night. I don't believe in that. Daniel, just a few days visiting our kids in Ontario and other family. Wait, how old are your kids, Daniel? How old are your kids? My beer league team has 2 pastors in the lineup this Monday. Well, that's good. Then you have God watching over you. Our roller hockey team, we had a seminarian, a guy studying to become a priest, then he became a priest. So our team was predominantly guys from our church. So that's why we were called the Holy Rollers. That was our team.
No.
Great save by DeSmith on Draisaitl. Yes, 7-0. Winnipeg beat Colorado.
7-0.
Yeah. Oldest son is 21. Daughter just turned 19 yesterday. 16-year-old son is here. Also, are your 21 and 19-year-olds studying? Well, we're very close. We're 22, 20, and 16, Daniel. So we must be of the same age too. I'm not sure. I think you told me I'm turning 50 in June. How about you, Daniel? Unless you're the type that doesn't share their age. All right. 2-1. Second intermission starts. I'm going to show you a couple of things, and then you guys can tell me. Oh, and Daniel turns 50 in May. Wow. No more fudgicles?
I think there is. But there's Neapolitan.
But no more fudgicle, or there's fudgicle. No more fruit bar.
No more fruit bar.
Where's the dad's?
Here on the chair.
Where?
On the chair. In the box.
Okay, guys. I have Roland. I can't do a kitchen tour because my camera is attached. So, but if you want me to snack on something, I have Dad's cookies, just a 2-pack. I have a fudgicle. I have Nutri-Grain strawberry bars, which I like. I have these like I'm a 5-year-old Welch's fruit snack. I have Costco crinkle cut Hawaiian chips. or I had the happy shrimp chips that you saw me eat earlier. So what do we got here? Oh man, I haven't had a fudgesicle in years. Yes. RJ says mukbang again. Fangirl says the cookies. Adam says snack time. Erwin said, is there a Filipino wooden fork and spoon in the house? Of course, Gail says.
Not hanging though.
Not hanging though. RJ says, eat them all. You want me to have an accident on the stream, RJ? Ice cream is coming out of the freezer at your house, you mean, right? No, I'm not worried at all, Victoria. That's cool. And Victoria, I saw you put your last name up there earlier. That's awesome. I love the Nutri-Grain bars. Those are the best chips ever, but I have to hold off. Fangirl, again, double down on the dad's cookies. Shrimp chips, fudgicle, shrimp chips. Stu says chips. I say fudgicle. Go for the crinkle cut chips. Dad's cookies all the way, but I need at least 2 more packs. I do have those, zigzag. Irvin just texted me a picture of dinner. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. This is from Irvin. Look at that.
What's his dinner?
Hot dogs. Those look good. Those look good. Don't worry, Irvin. I made sure I didn't show you your number on the screen. Ice cream, shrimp chips. I have the same shrimp chips. Happy chips. City Life says ice cream too. Chris says no bad choices. I'm just here for the Costco snacks. Okay. Well, I think we got to eliminate some.
Well, you're the one who wants to eat it.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of what mixes good with a Pepsi because the fudgicle and the Pepsi, I'm gonna have an accident. I feel like the Nutri-Grain got the least amount of votes, and I have 8 of them. I can eat these anytime. So Nutri-Grain gone. No one said Welch's because no one's like from elementary school here. So now we're down to 4. So very simple. If there's 4 things, I can do a poll, and whatever wins, wins. What should I eat next? What should I eat next? Will it be? And I'm going to leave this poll open for 10 minutes. The dad's cookies. Will it be the fudgicle? I don't even know how to spell it like that. Should it be the Hawaiian chips? Or should it be the shrimp chips? Only one, because I don't want to mix foods and get a stomachache. Okay, that poll will be open for 5 minutes. I put the fudgicle away. Gil, I do need you to talk for a minute. I have to go to the can. Just for a sec. Please. Just for a minute. Last time, I promise. No, it's better than them just staring at an empty kitchen. Please, just for a minute. I'll only be a minute. Just come. Come on. Just 1 minute. Okay, load up your questions to Gil. Start typing your question to Gil in the chat. And then I've got to go washroom real quick. But it'll be a quick one. There's 464 people watching.
Oh my goodness.
Here, have a seat. For anyone who's not sure, this is my lovely wife, Gail. You don't have to highlight anything. Just read some of those things and answer them. I'll be right back. Just a minute, I promise.
Ooh, 0 Pepsi, cherry Pepsi. Hello, everybody. Hi. I have a little snack packs of Scooby snacks, but they are fruit snacks that you put in the kids' lunches. Yep. I see a lot of our students eating those things. Hello, everybody. Glad to see the Canucks are winning so far. Hope we can continue with the lead. Aw, thanks, everybody. So what are your plans for tomorrow? Anyone doing anything exciting tomorrow? Clay's actually going to a concert, like a musical thing. Aw, you're too nice.
What? You were too pretty for me?
Yeah. What concert are you going to tomorrow, hon?
Jacob Collier.
Collier.
At Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth Theater.
That's why I'm not doing a show tomorrow night.
Oh, that's why he's not doing a show tomorrow night. Oh, meal prep Sunday. What exactly do you prep? I started making these mason jar salads that my co-teacher has taught me how to make. NASCAR, nice. Best school in Richmond other than yours? Well, I'm pretty biased, so lots of good schools, I must say. The other Catholic school that's also in Richmond is St. Joseph the Worker, so I'll go with that. Going golfing. Yeah, the weather's been really nice lately, so that's good. Chicken, turkey, mashed yams, carrots, pepper, broccoli. Ooh, that sounds really good and healthy. So now Clay's entertaining you from the back, from behind. All right. Overnight oats. Yep, that's a good one too. Do you put any berries with that? Yeah, meal prep sounds good. I'm doing absolutely nothing tomorrow, but I am taking a course, so I might have to do a bit of homework. Clay has awesome moves.
I think I just tore my
What's
other
your
Achilles just
favorite
now.
food? Our go-to or our favorite, every time we do go out, we do go for Japanese. So I guess that's our favorite. If Clay's not around, Kayla, Sean, and I, and it's just the three of us, we'll go for Chinese food because he doesn't like it. Frozen berries and mangoes with the overnight oats. That sounds really good. I might have to try that. I'm in the no fun zone on the road to recovery from pink eye. Oh, that's not good. Fangirl. Sorry to hear that. That's pretty contagious too. Lucas Gates. Hello. Thank you for your donation. Just came in for laughs. Just jumped in to say hello. Hello. Nice to see you too.
Okay, thanks for.
All right, Clay's back.
You guys like those moves? You know what I like? I like when people donate. Lucas, thank you. Let's recognize that right away. Jumped in to say hello. Hello, Lucas. A friend of mine in Utah is stoked for the NHL next year. I'm sure a lot of people in Utah are excited. So thank you, Lucas, for that generous donation. Well, I gave you a second horn. That means you have to give a second donation. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Lucas, very much. All right, let's catch up. I know Gil was holding down the chat while I was in the washroom, and the poll is very close right now. So make sure you vote in the poll as to what I'm going to eat at the start of the third period. Sonny, you know you're going to eat them all. Don't need the survey. Do you guys like Manchu Walk or Panda Express better?
Ooh,
I don't eat either of those.
I think we see more Panda Express when we go to the States. So
Gail says Panda. Victoria, just because I won't repeat it, but I know you put your last name up earlier. I presume you are Chinese. Just guess. Listen to If You Get There Before I Do. Listen to If You Get There Before I Do by Colleen Ray. Reminds me of my late wife. Oh, okay. That's sweet, Joe. I will check that out. Shannon says, can you come over and help clean up? She needs help cleaning up.
ask if she's feeling better.
Yeah, Shannon Gill is asking if you're feeling better. And Victoria, I do not like either of those. I don't eat any of them. You just subbed on your third account. How many accounts do you have, Victoria? So are you the one that's bumping up my subscribers as we're talking? That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. Carol said you look great tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Dancing with Clay and the emo family. Talking to you in Discord. What are you planning to get in terms of merch? Nice. He's a Jazz fan, but excited in hockey. RJ says pass to both. Oh, Hockey from Home 3. There's Hockey from Home. What's the other one then? Clay's the Zachy. What is that? Clay is the unicorn, or is that supposed to be a goat? If that's a goat, I will absolutely take it. Thank you, Zachy. That is very kind of you. All right, Canucks fans, we got through half of the intermission without even talking about this game. Tell me your thoughts about this game. How confident are you right now that the Canucks are going to hold on to this victory? Hockey from Home 2. Of course, I was kind of joking, Victoria. If you're Hockey from Home and you're Hockey from Home 3, I presume that the other one was 2. No, Rob, it's all good. She just said that she's got more than one account. All good. It's the GOAT. Thank you. Tell me why it's called pink eye when your eye turns red. Great question. I just think red eye doesn't sound good. Red eye, you think you're a demon or something, or that's what you get when the flash would go off and reflect off the pigment of Caucasian people's eyes back in the day. He does a YouTube channel, Pokemon YouTuber, developing a new game as we speak. Nice. Lindholm does look good. Yes, give me some thoughts on the games, you guys. Lindholm does look good, especially on the defensive end. Can we talk about how badly Hronek got beat on the board and skated away from the play to stand alone in the corner? Amrit, I did not see that. Was that on the goal or is that something else? Say 5-1 final. Yeah, we're going to have to move a bit to get to that. But yeah, no, hockey. I saw that you said you had hockey, that you had 3 counts. All good. Brian's very confident. Red eye is already taken by night flights. Very good, Chris. Very good. 2 empty netters, 4-1. I like the Canucks are winning. Me too. Shannon's very confident. I love it. Oh, and the Oilers goal. Thank you. Yeah, Amber, I have to look at it again. I didn't notice that part. Did your kids play MLB, the show on the PS5? No, we're not big baseball people in this family. Tell City Life smart. Thank you. And tell him I'm going to get him back with a sub later for sure. Heard they're really ramping up the final home game of the Coyotes. Heard ticks are going for an extremely high amount. Yeah, that's a good point, Lucas, just to say that you're at the last ever game in Arizona, maybe. Oh, Zigzag is saying it could be overtime because this game is going by so fast. 4-3 Canucks, though. I like it. Great mentality game with Rick talking behind the bench all year long. Yep. Sea Life said he has a whole stash. How are you? So you must be chatting with him and then relaying it back here, or are you talking to him? Sea Life said he has a whole stash of hockey pucks in his house and he'll give me some to give to you, Clay, as a joke. Well, it doesn't have to be a joke. I'll take them. We love the Switch. The kids play it a lot more than I do. We always play it when we have company over. What's that game called? Overcooked. They love playing that Overcooked game.
I'm horrible at it.
You're horrible at every video game. Heard it was sold out and there may be an outdoor watch party. Wow. Oh, the puck's in the previous stream. Gotcha. Oh, so he is aware. Victoria, you're good. Thank you. All right, guys, more feedback on this game. What do you think is going to happen? I heard the relocation could be announced on the 17th. Heard the 18th or 19th. Yeah, well, it's going to happen fast. Everyone's already talking about it for sure. Any other thoughts on the game, you guys? I got to pretty soon end the poll and see what I got to eat in the third period.
Hey, did you top up your Pepsi or is that?
Yeah, why? Well, you only give me half.
Because
It's got to last me. He knows you, but he doesn't join you. Victoria, you like playing these mysterious games here. Now I'm intrigued. It's like high school. He knows me, but he doesn't join me. So I promise I am not upset or offended that he hasn't subscribed or doesn't care to watch me. I'd much rather know who this person is just because I like it when I find out that I know people. Victoria, spill the beans. Canucks win. Hold down the fort. I like it. I'm a little nervous. Edmonton seems to be coming on. No, that's fair, Carol. You're more than welcome to feel that. Of course you are. Roland thinks that's it for scoring. 2-1. I'm nervous. I hate 1-goal games. Kane and Zadorov will mix it up with 10 minutes left. I love it. City Life knows you through YouTube. Oh, and he just doesn't join you. All good. Brian, his 85th mention of a fight tonight. Rob is nervous. Knows me through YouTube. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to end this poll, and I'm going to see what I have to eat. The winning tally. This is the closest poll I've ever seen. 27% Hawaiian chips, 25% fudgicle, 25% shrimp chips, 22% dad's cookie. Wow. So everything was in the 20s, but the people have spoken. It is Hawaiian chips. This is the best choice for some ASMR action. I'm not going to make Gail get up to get it, so I will go fix it for myself in 30 seconds. Heard the Coyotes will not have any staffing or coaching changes with the move. Sounds like a continuity plan. But does that mean, like, obviously management and stuff, paid staff are going to go. What about like, I guess arena employees won't though, right? Can I eat the top 3 choices, Clay? Do you want me to throw up on the stream, Victoria? Well, I have had some shrimp chips already. I can eat the Hawaiian chips during the third period, and I'll eat the fudgicle during the post game. That's what I'll do. Okay, I'll be back. Give me a sec. Did Goots make the cut? Did you look? Let's take a look. All right, guys. Let's see who made the cut. Yeah, Goots and Jordan made it.
Oh, wow.
Are you ready? This is going to be good. Here we go. They like that, I promise. $20K Clay on phone, Nucks on tablet, video games on 55-inch TV, heaven. Adam, thank you for making me one of your trifecta. So far, so good. DeSmith is the man. He's been great. Canucks need to be aggressive in the third. They can't sit back. I agree with you, Chris, completely. Victoria does not want me to throw out. Well, thank you. Very sweet. Arena employees will stay pat or find other work wouldn't shock me. Utah goes on a massive hiring blitz. That makes sense. Canucks are going to win 3-1. If the NBA comes back to town, you better believe CSE would have to go on a hiring blitz for sure. I don't hate the Leafs, Victoria. I don't like them, but I don't hate them. City Life hates it more than he loves his mom. He mimics throwing up on stream when Leafs win. Tucson Roadrunners back to mullet. Hey, King Kino. Yeah, it's been a great game already. By the way, we've hit the 500 viewer mark, 73 on YouTube and 420 on X. Goal prediction for third, Besser, Garland, and Pods. Wow, all 3. I love it. 20 minutes left. Let's go. Keep crunching. Wait, one more. This is dedicated to you, RJ. Here we go. I'm going to put 2 in my mouth. RJ, this is for you, brother. Does that come out? Does that sound right? Can you hear it? No need to apologize. It's like a first date, Victoria. It's you can ask me whatever you want. Avs and Jets will play each other, yes, because neither of them can catch Dallas, and Nashville can't catch either of them. Let's step up a notch. Yes. Pull the broom out, game back. I don't get it. What does that mean? Pull the broom out, game back. Night, good night, Victoria. Oh, they showed the Stanley Cup fan again. Sounds menacing. Yes, we can hear it. At least my Kachino will be a great buy now. Yep. City Life hates ASMR. Okay, no wonder he's not. I'm just kidding. Nice salamat. How do you say you're welcome in Tagalog?
You're welcome.
Walang naman. Is that right?
Close.
Say it again.
Walang
anuman. Walang anuman, RJ. Walang anuman. Okay, I just wasted 2 minutes of talking about chips and making sound effects. They just showed they're showing a stat that Edmonton's 6-1-2 in their last 9, which is pretty impressive. guys still feeling good? You still feeling good about this game? 17 minutes left. Canucks seem to be in control against a Connor McDavid-less Edmonton Oilers squad, but I would love for the Canucks to get one more insurance goal, at least one more. So let's see what happens here. Garland in the corner, puts it at the point. Oh, Hughes is not able to keep it in, and they have to retreat, regroup back in the neutral zone. Hronek up to Joshua, tips it in. Garland chases it behind the net. Bouchard gives it away to Joshua. Joshua slaps it at the net. Really nice heads-up play by Joshua. Any good? You took it from there?
Yeah.
They're bad.
Oh.
Actually, do that. That's a good angle, but I'll just do one more. Sit up, maybe. I have Gail taking pictures of me in action. Speaking of action, there are 16 minutes left of action in this game. And it's Zadorov going behind his net. Oh, fakes the guy out, and he starts the rush out of his zone. Canucks can't game the zone. Kind of stuck in the neutral zone. But every time they try and get in the zone, every time they dump it deep, it is taking time off of the clock.
No.
Oh,
Oh.
Canucks, Oilers are crashing the Canucks net, but DeSmith is doing a great job of keeping them out, keeping them away. DeSmith looks locked in for sure. All right, what else we got here? No, Victoria, I like it. When we swept. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we've won all 3 games against them this season. My dream is to buy the Miami Heat, move them to Vancouver. No Lakes in LA, no Grizzlies in Memphis, no Jazz in Utah. The Heat in Vancouver makes sense. I like it. Always bringing the Heat. No, Victoria, I love it. Oh, how was your dinner? And you had mochi for dessert. Nice, Irvin. Not liking the start of this period. Yeah, and remember, Chris said the Canucks got to be aggressive. Throw the Brewer beans with 104 games against the... I'm not sure what that means, Carol. Can you type it again? Will we see the Garland, Bluger, Joshua line? We will see that, Bantam, if Tocchet ever wants to go lotto line. Because if you go lotto line... Oh, Garland looks hurt. Or not... Garland blocked or nurse shot, but he should be okay. I think it's just trying to shake the pain off. Oh. What I was saying is we might see the Bluger, Garland, Joshua line if they go lotto line and then they go Lindholm, Höglander, Mikheyev. You could go Bluger, Garland, Joshua, and then go Suter, Lafferty, Podkolzin. That could be your 4 lines if they want to move Lindholm into the top 6. DeSmith is keeping us in. Great point. I think I just spit all over my mic. Whoops. Garland is a beast. Gar's feeling that block. Garland in pain. Yes. All those things are true. By the way, on last night's stream, or it was either last night or 2 nights ago, where I joked about doing, maybe it was with members last night, where I joked about I will do a stream and I will budget a maximum of 24 hours. And basically I will just start and I'll basically do a half an hour stream. That would be the base, half an hour stream. And for every $2, hit the post. For every $2 that people donate, I will stay on for an extra minute. So basically at a rate of $2 a minute, as long as people keep donating, I will stay on and stream up to a maximum of 24 hours. So I'm going to do this after the season ends. I'm going to do it on a weekend where I have nothing to do. And it was inspired by, at the end of last night's member stream, I was joking around that as I was doing my wrap up, people were starting to donate and I couldn't actually get through my entire wrap up at the end of the stream. And then I said, why don't I do one of those streams where next time, you know, I'll keep going until as the donations keep going. So I'm going to do that at the end of the year. It's might be a nice way to raise money, but it also just to see what kind of donating power our community has. So look forward to that in the summer sometime, or at least before I go on my trips. All right, 13 minutes left. Canucks still up 2-1. By the way, I didn't even show you. Here's my proof of my Hawaiian chips. I just did a half a bowl. I didn't have to do a full bowl. Wow. Yeah, DeSmith is swallowing up the shots. He's doing well. All right, 2-1, 13 minutes left. How are we feeling? What do we got here? I don't have the sound on loud enough, Carol, so I'm not sure if they are chanting Go Canucks Go. Irvin, that's a long stream. Will you take callers? Yeah, that would be a way to break up some of the time. I'm thinking about it. But you know what's interesting, Irvin, if I do the traditional callers, the people phoning in, I'll give my phone number, which is fine, and then I can do what I do on some streams, just hold up the phone to the microphone. Then I could take video callers. Basically, I make the StreamYard link public, and then anyone can click into the StreamYard link, and then I will see them backstage. And then obviously I have the option of bringing them onto the screen with me or not. Because my worst fear is bringing someone on that I don't know, and they say or do something really bad before I can press the mute or the hide camera button. But obviously, if it's people that I know from the stream, I won't have that issue, that lack of trust. So that's a good idea. Tell me what you think, Irvin. Do you think I should bring on callers? The Psychic 900 numbers. Oh, they're saying, let's go Oilers. I'm so nervous. Edmonton's really coming on. Miller and Bester really like to work that sitting stretch pass. They do, Irvin. Clay's eating chips and I'm eating hot fudge sundae. Yes, as long as we don't mix them together, fangirl. Might come down to special teams. I'm sure there'll be a penalty soon. Feeling good. Win tonight. We got the division. Technically not yet. We'll be very close, but technically we don't win the division by winning tonight. Bring on callers, says Pastor Dan. No. Good night, Victoria. Never apologize. I think that was a great part of tonight's stream. The fact that I got to not only know you, but City Life as well. And I'm gonna go look them up later. So that's great. I'm glad that you were here, Victoria. Come back anytime, truly. All right, 13 minutes left. Yes, callers. I call you the Rob Fay of YouTube for a reason. I appreciate that. And I have a huge respect for Rob Fay. Guy hustles, man. Sub to him if you want. I definitely will, Victoria. And Garland back out. What a trooper. Just like all of you. Oh. Podkolzin and Lafferty going to the net, but they're called offside. I like the fact that the fourth line is getting some minutes in the third period. All these minutes do add up, though, right? The more minutes that they can play, the rest of the big guys. See this? Watch this. Podkolzin he put himself offside. See that? See how his two skates went in before the puck? These chips are crunchy. You guys seem like YouTube brothers because City Life tells me to join back anytime too because he and someone have live bets on how often I leave. Well, Victoria, I don't want you to go. But I have noticed you said bye like 6 times, but then you comment again, which I love. So just don't say bye. Just hang out. Third and fourth lines look good tonight. I agree. Get your kids to sub to him and join his chat if you want. He's almost at 10K subs. Okay, well, we're very close in number. I'm close to 11, so we're very close. There's another reference to fighting from Brian. Oh, Susie shot Oh, yeah. I went to church earlier today. Okay. Take care, Victoria. God bless you. Oh. Susie and Myers doing a good job of getting the puck to the net, although Myers didn't do a good. Oh, what's he doing?
No.
Oh, Myers got bailed out. Horrible play. It's like he didn't know that the Edmonton guy was there.
Oh no.
No, the penalty's on Edmonton.
Good.
Wow. They called a penalty on Edmonton right when they had the puck in the slot. King Keto, that is incorrect. After tonight's game, the Oilers have 3 games left, so they can get to 108. They can get to 108. They don't have the same number of games played as the Canucks. Evander Kane in the penalty box. Good. For tripping. Let's go. Power play. Canucks' first power play wasn't great. Hughes with the drop back to Garland. Garland to Petey. Petey gains the line across to Miller. No, it's not Miller. That's Besser. Miller. Petey. Hughes back to Petey. Petey back to Hughes. Hughes to Miller. Miller with the wrist shot goes wide. Petey stops it along the boards. Petey on the right. This is the traditional Canucks power play we're used to. Did I hit Skinner in the head? Hughes at the point. You know that he's going to look at Miller. Yep, gets to Miller. Miller skates towards the net, shoots, gets blocked. So I think that was kind of a pass, actually. Down to Garland. Garland spins. Oh, Petey. No, that was Besser. Besser gets robbed. Miller to Petey. Petey shoots.
Oh.
Well, the Canucks power play does look better. Canucks power play does look better. No worries, King Kino. For all intents and purposes, if the Canucks beat the Oilers in regulation, then Edmonton has to win all 3, and the Canucks have to not get a single point. So very unlikely. So a win would be huge.
No.
You got your newborn watching game 4 weeks today. What? Okay, well, I'm wrong. Got my newborn watching game 4 weeks today. Wait, you're 4 weeks away from having a new baby? Is that what you're saying, King Kino? Sorry, I'm unclear what you're saying. Yeah, power play does look good. All right, come on, Canucks. Let's give us some breathing room here. And the power play is over. You don't want the Oilers to gain momentum from that. So Canucks need to have a good shift here. Oh, Canucks player just took a header into the boards. It was Hoglander. Come on, Canucks. Stay aggressive. Oh, Bouchard's stick broke. Go. Oh, Edmonton forward gave Bouchard a stick. That was sneaky. Okay, regroup. Got my newborn. Oh, you got your newborn watching the game 4 weeks today. Yes, thank you, Irvin. I'm not very smart. I'm trying to watch this and watch this. Congratulations, King Kino. 4 week today and got him watching. That's awesome. What's his name? Just his first name. You don't have to give me like all his details. Congratulations. That's awesome. You know, Gail and I took Sean to Canucks games when he was a little baby, and we did not put him in earmuffs or headphones or anything. We just brought him. How young do you think he was?
We brought all our kids.
Yeah, pretty young.
Football and hockey games.
Yeah, brought the Lions games too. Jacob just slept, and then Kayla just went to eat the cotton candy. Sean was the only one that was actually into the games. Come on, Canucks. Little scrambly. Okay, good. Got it out. 8 minutes left, you guys. 8 minutes left. Gosh, the Oilers are okay. Lucky. Get it out. Come on, Suter. Bump it in. 7.5 minutes left. Will the Canucks hold on? Thanks for being here, Chef Swagger. Chef Swagger. It's icing. 7 minutes left. Face off in the Edmonton zone. They're trying to replay the Canucks power play. They did have some good chances for sure. Can you reply? Just say April 20.
To who?
You'll see. I think they do rosaries, maybe. Hey, Emma. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'll be streaming for another 45 minutes after the game, too. So likely be going to about 10:30 or so. I bet you it is Donnie and Dolly legend Chef Swagger. I bet you it is. I bet you it is. Uh-oh, McCabe taking a draw. Does he know how to do this? Drop the puck. All right, now I'm finished my chips, so I can concentrate on my Pepsi. Done. We are under 7 minutes to play. Canucks nursing a 2-1 lead. See, when the Canucks play, and I get it, they don't have Connor McDavid right now. But when the Canucks play like a solid defensive game like this, they are a tough team to play against because they do have Sadorov and Nugent Hopkins talking. That's pretty funny. Yeah, when they play a good defensively structured game, they are a tough team to play against because they got good goaltending, they got big defensemen, and they have the potential to score in bunches. Not always, but they do. Daniel says fudgicle time. Hold on, Pastor Daniel. I'm going to wait till the true post game. If I mix a fudgicle with my Pepsi 5 minutes after eating Hawaiian chips, you're not going to see what happens. I mean, sorry, you're not going to like to see what happens. Did Petey get waved off the faceoff because his stick broke? I didn't watch. Was it truly broken where you had to go back and get a new stick? Weird. So you guys watch. Here's a teaching thing for you. There are 3 TV commercial breaks in each period. The first whistle after the 14-minute mark or 6 minutes into the period, the first whistle after the 10-minute mark halfway through the period, and the first whistle with 6 minutes or less remaining. But they don't do a commercial on an icing because they don't want to give the defensive team an unfair advantage, a rest. And they don't do a commercial break right after a goal. But any penalty, any offside, anything like that, they do indeed go for that commercial break. I say that because there's like 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. So technically the next whistle after the 6 minute mark, they should go to commercial break again. But then they just did one like right now. So I'm going to be fascinated to see if they actually do it. But generally you can count on 3 commercial breaks during a period. Let me know if you guys knew that already. Let me know if you guys knew that already about the 3 commercial breaks and about the time. Oilers are whining about the hand pass. What is my victory snack? You're looking at Irvin, the Pepsi. I can't stream the game myself. How's Edmonton pushing back in the last period? Yeah, Edmonton was better in the first period. The Canucks were way better in the second period until the end of the second. And now it's the Oilers have carried play, but they haven't dominated, if that makes sense, Emma. Garland has 7 shots. I did not know that. Oh, Coach Rob subscribed to Pastor Dan. One time in the playoffs during an icing, they did a dry skate giving Chicago. I did not know that, Irvin. 6 minutes left. Here we go. DeSmith with the save. Oh, no, it's at 6:02. So it's not under 6 minutes. My lovely wife, Gail, has fallen asleep on the couch beside me. Are you sleeping, hun? You don't want to watch the last 6 minutes? Like, Gail's a really big Canucks fan, so for her to be sleeping, you a long day, hun? I wish I could turn my camera to show you the sleeping beauty beside me, but I won't because she'll probably kill me if I did that. Would you? Don't worry, I won't. You can sleep, hon. It's fine. You'll hear me yell if we win or yeah. You'll hear me loud if we win or lose. Rob knew about the TV timeouts. Brian, is there still snow in Edmonton? Canucks will score 2 in the empty net. I like that. Fangirl does recognize that treadmill over there. Very good. 5.5 minutes left. Draisaitl gains his zone, tries to go through all the Canucks. He dives, tries to get a penalty called, and thankfully the refs did not fall for it. That big diver. Come on, Canucks. 5 minutes left now. Okay, guys, I will warn you. On the next commercial break, I do have to go to the washroom one more time. I've only gone once in the past 2 hours. I'm not going to make Gail sit here, so you just have to stare at my empty kitchen for a minute. 4.5 minutes left. Come on, Canucks. They do clear it. So maybe they will go for that commercial break because it's been 2 minutes since the last one. Brian, no one's going to fight now because they don't want to put their team behind. Nice play by PD. So if the Canucks win this game, the story will be secondary scoring and Miller, PD, Lindholm, although they don't on the score sheet yet, they played solid games. Now we're at the 4-minute mark. Come on, Canucks just play solid defense for 4 more minutes. Glove hand pass. Does that mean it's going to be a commercial break? It is. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. No, Irvin, I'll do another 30 to 45 minutes after the end of the game. Most of the content is our church gatherings during COVID. Oh, on your channel. I'll check it out. Porcelain Run. Yeah, do more stuff, Pastor Daniel. Hey, Rome, nice to see you. Long time no see. RJ, that treadmill almost being called for tripping on clay. Yes, 2-minute minor. Asking the Canucks to play solid defense for 4 minutes is a lot to ask. Hey, come on now, Emma. Come on now. We're all friends here. I'm just kidding. Canucks hanging on for sure. Daniel Louis is probably Daniel Louis. Oh, Chris, good question. I'm the only one who wears shoes in the house. It's because even 8 months after my Achilles rupture, I still feel that it gives me stronger support on my left foot. So usually I'm wearing shoes, either at work, dress shoes, at home, runners. Obviously, I have inside runners, so I don't wear these outside. But yeah, even when I go to people's houses, I ask them for permission because I like wearing the shoe for my support on my left foot. Good question. Edison says the Canucks will hang on. Oh, I don't like this. Got to focus, guys. 3.5 minutes left. Gosh, can the Oilers dive? Not dive. They're flopping around looking for penalties. Now Hyman's complaining. I love Zadorov. Zadorov doesn't care. Let's see what happens here. Okay, Zadorov. No, that was a good hit. Oh, no, that was clean. That was clean. That was a good hit. I love Zadorov is going to be massive for us in the playoffs. And a great save by DeSmith. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left. All good, Emma. All good. Brian says slippers. Nope, not enough support. Not enough support. Going barefoot, tired my feet. Exactly, Daniel. Canucks clear it with 3 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. Some pressure from Bluger. Draisaitl to Ekholm. Hyman on the corner. In the corner, does a small spin. Ooh, a nice play by... Who is that? Nice play by Bluger. Oilers are McWhiney. Who would you say is better, Luongo or Demko? I think Luongo still is better than Demko, just from the big game perspective. But let's revisit that after the playoffs. I used to watch 90s family sitcoms. I think white folks really just wear their shoes inside. Well, Irvin, I have some funny stories of guests that we bring in from out of town who are speakers and musicians at our youth rallies and stuff. And generally they're Caucasian and from the States. And generally they a lot of them do wear their shoes in the house. Classic Edmonton, the last game we played against them, the same story. They took penalties, yes. Filipinos would never, yeah, because they have their slippers. Longo, but Demko has a chance to surpass. I'm with you. Longo is proven, yep. Demers really has to accelerate, yep. Okay, I'll get back to the game. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Will Stuart Skinner be looking towards the bench? Come on, Canucks. Big 2 minutes right here. Basically lock up the Pacific Division if they win. Good block. Come on. Joshua scores into the empty net. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hey, guys, stick around. I'll be doing a post-game show tonight for sure. But Joshua scores in the empty net. 1:47 left. Let me remind you now, if the Canucks do win, okay, they're showing Skinner. He goes to the bench. And as soon as he gets there, they just score. All right, let me remind everyone. This is what happens. With the win, presuming we win, and don't blame me for jinxing if somehow we lose. With this win, the Canucks are going to move to 107 points, with 2 games left. 107 points with 2 games left. Edmonton will still be at 102 with 3 games left. So Edmonton, if they win all 3 of their games, get 6 points, and we don't get a single point in our final 2 against Calgary and Winnipeg, then they can still win the division. But that means for 5 games, they have to go, things have to work out perfectly. They have to win 3, and we have to lose both of ours in regulation. So if we don't think that's going to happen, then yes, we will win the division. But we got to get through this game. There's still a minute 20 left. No. Big scramble. Shoot. Score again. Oh, Pettersson just missed the empty net. Too bad. That would be nice if Petey scored that. Who did say 3-1? Who did predict 3-1, by the way? So our goal scorers tonight have been Lafferty, Suter, and Joshua. I should probably change the title of my stream to Canucks vs. Oilers post-game now, right? I wonder if I change it, if it actually changes. Let's see what happens here. No, I'll keep it. I'll keep it actually the way it was. All right. Yeah, viewers are going up. I think they're anticipating a post-game show, which is great. We are 30 seconds away. 30 seconds away. I obviously I feel good for the entire team, but I feel really good for Casey DeSmith. Don't you? Casey DeSmith, he's had a really tough second half of the season. This was a good win for him. By the way, we are close to 600 viewers, 80 people on YouTube and 520 on X, which is pretty cool. Was Shannon the one who predicted 3-1? That's awesome. Oh, Terry said 2 empty net. I remember you did say that. We still have a chance to do that. PD almost had it right. Almost made you right. He was 2 feet away. Daniel, I think it's an Oiler on After Dark. I don't think it's the Canucks tonight, a Canucks player. 15 seconds left. Why are we icing it? Who was that? Just flip it. So just so you guys know, my food consumption during the post game, I will finish my Pepsi, and then in the second half of the show, I will eat my Fudgicle. Is this like the slowest final 20 seconds in history? This is like a college basketball game. What's going on here? So likely we won't see Edmonton again, if at all, until the second round of the playoffs. Oh, you see, I can't say his name. The commentator just said the exact same thing I just said. Copycat. Chris, that's a really good point. That whoever's on After Dark, they're always on after a loss. That's a great point. Okay, nothing stupid, guys. Nothing stupid. Yes. Canucks win 3-1. For all intents and purposes, lock up the Pacific Division. That is awesome. So no need to watch any other post-game show, you guys. I will be here for the next, I'm going to say till 10:15. Let's go for about 40 minutes or so. Look at that guy in the Hughes jersey. I'll just kind of watch the end of this. Oh, there go all the Oilers. Even though they're staring at their Stanley Cup replicas, they're not winning the Pacific Division this season. That is awesome. What a win. What a win. I'm glad that you guys are here. Shout out to everyone that's been here since the very start of the show. put in the chat if you've been here since 7 o'clock. I want to give you guys some love. Yeah, it's Calvin Pickard on Canucks After Dark, Pastor Dan. So put in the chat if you have been here from the very start. Hey, Victoria's back. This was fun. Chris, I'm not finished. I'm going to go for another 40 minutes. You were here, fangirl. Yes. Chris, I know you and Stu were here. I always appreciate you. Carol's been here since 7. That is awesome. No, Chris, no need to apologize. I'm glad that you are here. We are at 600 combined viewers on Twitter and on YouTube and on X. Let's see if we can keep it above 600. Brian's been here since 7. Same with Bradley. Strange man can't even remember. He's drinking too much. Victoria says, City Life says he appreciate you subbing. All right, I'll take care of him for sure. Yeah, there we go. Any Oils loss or 1 point for us, and it's our division. Yes, that's correct. That's correct, Mike. Edmonton, they have to get 2 points in all 3 of their final games, and we cannot get 1 single point. Hey, Wallach, you're here, popping for the last bit. It was great. It was a lot of fun. Nuck 649. Where were you? We were here for 3 hours. Were you watching UFC? Rome, I joined when you went to the bathroom last. Okay, that's good to know. Canucks sweep the season series. DeSmith should be the first star. Awesome. We'll see what happens. And Coach Rob was here from the very start as well. But no fights, so sorry to disappoint you, Brian. Let's start the show off once again, and we'll start this as a true post-game show. So I'm going to throw to the graphic. We're going to play the opening song, and then we will get going with our post-game show. Sound good? Sound great? And I'm glad that you're here. And Nuck 649 had the trifecta, watching UFC, me, and the Canucks at the same time. How was UFC 300? Let me know. Nuck 649. My son Sean was watching it tonight as well. Let's get started officially with the post-game show.
Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I'm your host, Clay Emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take on Saturday night, April the 13th, on a night where the Vancouver Canucks, for all intents and purposes, sewed up first place in the Pacific Division by defeating the Edmonton Oilers 3-1. Now, if my voice sounds a little bit tired, or you're wondering why the setup is so different, I've been streaming actually for the past 3 hours. I started just before 7 o'clock. And yeah, I was here. My lovely wife, Gail, was feeding me and making sure I was okay. She even took 2 quick shifts on the live stream for me so I could go to the washroom. But that didn't sound right. But yes, I am here for the next 45 minutes or so. We're going to break down this game, this awesome game by the Vancouver Canucks. And yes, shout out to all of you. Those of you that have been here with me since the very beginning. We've been here for the past 3 hours. That's why there's already 600 people in here. I never start a stream with 600 people inside of it, but that's what we have right now. We have almost 100 people watching on YouTube, and the remainder are watching on X, which is awesome. Pastor Daniel is asking, is Gail still sleeping? With her eyes closed, looking very pretty. She said, So Gail is still there. I think she's too lazy to get up. She's just going to stay there until the end of my stream. And if you saw the picture that I posted on Twitter, actually, I can show you real quick what my setup looks like right now. No, I'll do that in a second. Let me do my proper welcome first. So 643 of you in here. This is amazing. Welcome. Moderators, do what you need to do to keep this a safe and respectful place. Thankfully, you weren't too busy during the watch long portion of the stream. Legends, that's Legends Hall of Fame. I'm just trying to get centered here. That's Legends Hall of Fame and franchise members. Thanks for your support as always. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston, in Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be watching anyone else, doing anything else, getting ready for work, school, or better, all three. But the fact that you are here with me right now, know how much I always appreciate you, and I never, ever take you for granted. So this is how you can get involved. Some of you have done this already, but I always love more. So you can subscribe to the channel to get active in the chat section and get notified of my videos every single day. You can like the video. There are, like I said, 600 people in here, but 85 on the YouTube side, and we have 51 likes already. So because we've been streaming for the past 3 hours, we already have our 50% ratio, but hopefully we get more likes and we get more viewers on the YouTube side. You can leave a donation that my friend Josh did, that Lucas has done. You leave a donation and keep that donation train moving. You can gift memberships like legendary Carol Bovelander has done. She gave $50 worth of donations right at the start of my stream. So you can also gift memberships like Carol has done. You can buy your own membership. You can upgrade your own membership. You can use your M, your monthly membership message. And I'm not doing putting a 4-hour podcast out, but if you ever catch us on a podcast platform, you can certainly rate and review. So I want to show you, before we go through the game, and then I have a lot of time for your questions, I want to show you what my setup looked like. So I think some of you have seen I've seen the one time where I did like a quick behind the scenes look at my setup in my home office. But I want to show you, this is what my setup looks like tonight. So basically, I brought my whole home office out into my computer room. My family room. So if you picture this, behind me, obviously, they're interviewing Casey DeSmith right now, which is good. Behind me, obviously, you see the kitchen back there, the dining room table, the kitchen room table, and then the kitchen back there. That's my backyard. If you can. Now, I don't know if you can see it. Behind the treadmill, there's a door that's going out to the left there. That, if you go down that hall and make an immediate left, that's my home office. So hopefully that kind of makes sense to you, those of you that have followed me for a while. And this is my setup tonight. So that's the TV right here that I was watching this entire game on. This computer back here is actually, we rarely use it. We use it to stream stuff to the TV. And that's where I watch everything from Sportsnet Plus on there. Irvin, I'll get to your donation in a second. Thank you very much, bro. There are my 2 ring lights that I'm using right now. This is my main PC that I run the stream off of. Now, when I'm in my office, this computer, this newer MacBook Air, is usually up prop like this. And then this older Mac is down here. And then everything's shoved over to the left. But this is my same. So that's the back of this. So it's kind of cool that what you're seeing on the screen, like, on this tweet, this picture here, is obviously what's bringing this to life. So you can see that the back of this is all the duct tape that's trying to hold this nameplate up. And then my microphone, obviously, then my mouse, my keyboard, my Stream Deck. And then basically what you want, this is just a monitor. So this is what I'm showing you right now. This monitor is what I'm showing. This is my main computer. This has, this is stuff, the computer I look stuff up on. And this computer basically is running the stream so I can see what is happening. So I thought I'd just give you a quick look at what my behind the scenes equipment looks like tonight. But I want to recognize a couple things before we continue. First, it's a donation from Irvin, the Pogi Guapo man himself. Whoops, I was almost going to play the wrong thing. So let's do this. Let's give some love to Irvin. Oh, awesome seeing Demko and Talkit and Ian Clark congratulate Casey DeSmith, by the way. So Irvin, a nice donation of $3, some hype for sweeping the season series versus Edmonton. Amen, amen. So let's give some love to Irvin in the chat. We also have Brian using his monthly membership message, proclaiming his membership for 14 months. Says, I'm a very proud Canucks fan, and they withheld the Oilers push in the 3rd period and got through with the sweep of the season series. Go Canucks. The only thing missing from Brian's comment was, I wish there had been a fight. So thank you for the donation, Irvin. Thank you for using your M, Brian. Let's get both of them some love in the chat for sure. Smiley says, I appreciate all your hard work. Helen, I appreciate that you appreciate the hard work. It is hard work. but I enjoy doing it, especially for the amazing people in this community. So let's break down the game first. Then I'll do my mid-show sponsor read and get my fudgicle, which for those of you that were watching the watch along, you guys voted that in as my snack for later. And then I'll get to all of your questions. And then we'll be done by about 10:15 because that'll be about 3.5 hours after I started streaming. Thanks, Carol. You're taking off. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's talk about this game real quick because we've been talking about it for the last 3 hours. But let's see what happens. Edmonton started the game off well. They outshot the Canucks 13-9, but the only goal was Sam Lafferty's goal. And remember, this was a pass from Zadorov up to Lafferty. Lafferty just comes over the line and blows a wrist shot past Stuart Skinner. 16 seconds left in the first period. You love those late goals if you're the team scoring them and not the team giving them up. So 1-0 Vancouver after 1. Second period, the Canucks dominated the first part of the second period, evened out the shot total, and his Pius Shooter off a deflection. Tyler Myers puts the puck to the net. Suter with a really nice deflection past Skinner, and then it was 2-0. It was 2-0 Canucks. But then, just as we scored a late goal in the first, Edmonton scores a late goal in the second. Evander Kane with a tip in, almost looked like a high stick, but no, it was a good tip for sure off of a Brown. Oh no, it was a Nurse shot that I think Brown tipped, and then somehow Kane tipped as well. They were both going for the deflection. So it was 2-1. Some anxious moments in the third, but DeSmith played really strong, and Dakota Joshua scores with the empty net with almost 2 minutes remaining, and the Canucks win the game 3-1. Outshot 8-5, outshot overall 33-27. Did better in the faceoff circle. No surprise. At least Lindholm was playing. Both teams go 0 for 2 on the power play, so not a lot of magic on the power play. Not a lot of penalty minutes, but a decently aggressive game. Almost 90 hits in the game. Canucks blocked 21 shots. And look at this. The Canucks have swept the season series 8-1 on opening night, 4-3 in Edmonton, 6-2 at home. I was at this one, then 3-1 tonight. So that means the Canucks outscored 12+9. They outscored the Edmonton Oilers 21-7. Wow. The Canucks outscored the Oilers 21-7 in their 4 games. Pretty crazy. We got Clifford using his monthly membership message. So let's give Clifford some love. Clifford said, awesome moves by Tocchet putting into Smith. Great game by him. Yes, Clifford, I agree. And now looking back at it, I made this point on the stream. If Tocchet knew that Demko wouldn't play until Tuesday against Calgary, I think he intentionally started Shelovs on Wednesday against Arizona to save DeSmith for tonight. But regardless, Clifford, thank you for being a loyal member for 17 months now. Appreciate you. Speaking of appreciation, we got this donation to recognize. Hall of Fame member Shannon Hollingworth. Thanks, Clay, for taking time to move the whole office to the living room. Thank you, Shannon. You know, I didn't show you that picture for pity or to show off, but yeah, that took a good half an hour to set up today. We need to do watch streams like this for a couple of the playoffs. Coach Robin and Charlie and I love this. Well, Shannon, I love the fact that you loved it. There's almost 700 people watching now between YouTube and X, which is awesome. I hope you guys are all loving it. Thank you very much, Shannon and Coach Robin, Charlie, for the support. As always, let's give Shannon some love in the chat for sure. Back to the Canucks now. Let's look at their box score real quick. And remember, it was all about depth scoring. It was Lafferty, Suter, and Joshua. So let's see what the big boys did. Besser at zeros with 2 hits. What else we got here? Miller did have an assist. Petey, nothing. A shot and 2 hits. We had 4 hits from Lafferty, 7 shots on goal from Garland. Wow, good for him. 7 hits from Podkolzin. So impressive. So Podkolzin at zeros, but he got to play 10 minutes, and it's 7 hits in those 10 minutes. That's a hit every minute and a half, which is pretty good. Every forward had over 10 minutes, which is nice. You don't have anyone playing 20, 19, or 20 minutes. And even the big guys, Miller 17.5, Petey, Lindholm had just under 18, Petey had 17.5. So Lindholm had an assist, which is nice, +1, 2 shots, 2 hits. And I think Lindholm was even more impressive on the defensive end. You look at the defensemen, Myers and Zadorov are the ones who get assists, 5 hits from Susi, 4 hits from Myers, 6 hits from Zadorov. So from our triple towers, we had 15 hits, which is pretty darn impressive. And I like how Hughes only had to play 22 minutes tonight as opposed to 24, 25. So that's good. That's good. And then DeSmith was awesome. 32 saves on 33 shots. So a really, really good showing by the Vancouver Canucks tonight. I'm going to take you around the league now, and then I'll turn it over to all of you. But I'm going to take you around the league and show you what else was happening, because a lot of games tonight, obviously, and many of them with playoff implications. So the Rangers beat the Islanders, but the Islanders are safe in that third place in their division. Dallas basically clinching the Central, and they're just 1 point away from clinching the overall Western Conference. This was surprising. This is a preview of round 1, and Winnipeg made a statement, 7-0 win. Florida wins in overtime. Flyers keep their slim hopes alive. Washington keeps their hopes alive. No hopes here. Detroit keeps their hopes alive. You might say, well, Clay, say something else. Well, I'm going to show you the standings in a second. Nashville, we know that they're going to be a wild card team. Pittsburgh, big loss for Pittsburgh. They needed this game. Of course, the one that we won. It looks like the Kings are going to beat the Ducks. Not finished yet. And it looks like the Wild are going to beat the Sharks. So we put it all together, and this is what it looks like for the division. For the division, the only division we care about is ours. This is what I was explaining, and now that we can see it right in front of us. We are 5 points up. Edmonton has 1 game in hand. If they win all 3 of the remaining games, they get to 108. And if we don't get a single point in one of our remaining games, we will be at 107. Edmonton can win the division. But if we get a single point from any of our 2 games, or they lose any of their 3 games, then we win. And if we wind up, they got to beat us outright, because if they tie us, we're going to have more regulation wins, 43-38, which is the first tiebreaker, as you see right here. The greater number of games won reflected by RW. So Edmonton Oilers can't tie us in points to win the division. They have to pass us. And the only way they can do that is they go perfect over their final 3, and we screw up our final 2. In terms of the wild card, we know in the West it's pretty much set. With that win, it looks like Nashville is going to be wild card 1, and then whoever comes in second between LA and Vegas is going to be wild card 2. They'll face Dallas. Vancouver will face wild card 1, which will be Nashville. Then Winnipeg and Colorado will play each other, and Edmonton will play against one of LA or Vegas. In the East, these 3 spots are set. These 3 spots are basically set unless the Islanders do something silly. So really, it's 4 teams battling for 1 spot. 87, 87, 87, 86. 2 games left, 2 games left, 1 game left, 2 games left. So still too close to call. Still waiting on the 8th team in the Eastern Conference. Finally, in the league, the Canucks are 6th overall in terms of points. And in terms of points percentage, they are 5th overall. So yeah, not a President's Trophy winning team, but only about 5 points out of it. So I think the Canucks can be pretty proud of what they have done this season. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing that. We are at 680 people today. This is pretty awesome. I wonder if we will ever get to 700. We're at 682, so we're getting there. That number is made up of 100 on YouTube and another 580 on X, which is pretty amazing. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish drinking my Pepsi. Then I'm going to do my Mitchell sponsor read. Then I'm going to go get my Fudgicle, and I'm going to eat my Fudgicle while I answer your questions. How's that sound? I still have to have one more big sip. So let's do the Mitchell sponsor read. Then I'll drink my pop, get my Fudgicle, and then I'll turn it over to you for the last 20 to 30 minutes. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? I want to give a shout out to my primary sponsor, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. I'm going to give a shout out to my secondary sponsor, Perform and Transform. Check them out at ptforum.com. Also, thank you to Gassy Jet Artwork, maker of that fine artwork that's in my office. And thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the link tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive a free pair of socks for your next purchase of Vessi shoes. I'm going to show you two more things as part of this mid-show sponsoring. Number one, the shows this week. I am doing shows, not doing a show tomorrow because I'll be at the Jacob Collier concert downtown. And I heard his show start late and go late. So I don't think, I know I won't be back in time for an 11 o'clock show. So no show tomorrow night. That's why I did the show today. Monday, we have 10 o'clock Canucks After Dark, and then 11:15 my own show. Tuesday will be my show at 11 after I come back from the Canucks Flames game. Wednesday will be 11 o'clock. Thursday will be 11 o'clock. So those are my shows for this week, a regular schedule, except for Wednesday. Sorry, except for Sunday. Be careful, Kayla. I'm streaming. Do you want to come in? Why don't you come in and say hi real quick? Give everyone a break from me. Actually, this is perfect because I have to go to the washroom.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. So I want to recognize Chris's donation first. Thank you, Chris. Let's give some love here. 7. Is this the same Chris that I met, that I was with in Vegas? I think it was. So, oh no, maybe not. No, I think it is. So thank you, Chris, for the wonderful donation. And thanks to you and Stuart for being awesome, awesome friends. Yes, Shannon, we have our one-on-one tomorrow. That's indeed correct. So let's give some love to Chris in the chat. Kayla just got home from a dinner, so I'm going to let her talk for 2 minutes. So sit here.
okay.
And then you don't have to, if you click on something, it highlights it, but you don't have to. Yeah, just read here. Okay. You have 2 minutes.
Sounds
You want to
good.
go up or you sit here?
Okay. Hello, everyone. What is up? How are we doing? What did we all think of the game?
You know we won, right?
Yeah, I saw. I was freaking out. I was looking at their Instagram the whole time. How are we doing? Oh, so it was one of my best friends' birthday on Thursday. So we went out to Cactus Club for dinner to celebrate. Then we got some dessert right after. I got some Dippin' Dots. They're cotton candy and they're making fun of me. But I love cotton candy. So hi, everyone. Let's see. Awesome game. Yeah, it was. I'm so sad I didn't get to watch it, but I was updating myself on the Instagram, so that was really cool. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello.
Talk about your favorite part of the Vegas trip.
Oh, the Vegas trip. Thanks, Mom. Mom's prompting me about what to talk about. I did go on the Vegas trip. It was awesome. Of course, it was great to go to the hockey game, even though the game sucked, but it's okay. But I really enjoyed stuffing my face all the time on the trip. I ate so much food, probably more than Sean and Dad both. Yeah, I ate a lot. It was great. We went to a lot of buffets. I ate 1.5 pounds of shrimp. It was awesome. Let's see. So is this my last year of high school? No, I'm in grade 11, so I do have one more year. So second to last year here. Ooh, I showed it, Dad. Are you proud of me?
Yeah.
What else? Ooh. Hi, Kayla. How is bowling coming along? It's been good. We just had provincials in earlier March. Ooh, nice fudgesicle. We had an earlier March. I came second, but I was very proud of myself. I wasn't expecting to place this year because I moved up division. So I'm the youngest in my division this year. So I came second. I was really happy about that. So today was actually my first time bowling since. It wasn't too great, but it's okay. You sound like you got a cold, Kayla. Kind of recovering from cold, a little
That's how
stuffy.
she always sounds.
Or allergies.
Yeah, it's probably allergies. After the Vegas trip, my sinuses were messed up.
All right, thanks.
Thanks. Okay.
Thanks for subbing.
Final question. What did you have for dinner? I
Ooh.
had a chicken teriyaki rice bowl. It was great. But yeah, thanks for having me, everyone. I will hand it off to Dad now.
All right. So this stream, you've had both Gail and Kayla. And here is my, thank you, Kayla. Here's my fudgicle that you guys asked me to eat. So, actually, before I get to all your questions, I want to show you one thing. And I think it'd be a perfect thing to show you while I'm eating my fudgicle. Now, I want to tell you guys about every year I do a hockey pool. And it's not a traditional bracket pool. I like the way that my pool is. And it's a lot of fun. It's not open yet because we don't know who the playoff teams are going to be. But I want to show you what it looks like. And it's pretty darn cool, if I may say so myself. Many of you guys joined last year. And I hope that many of you will join this year again. So I'm just pulling it up here so I can show it to all of you. But I really think that you guys are going to enjoy this. Okay, so what it is, it's called a confidence pool. So instead of picking like a typical traditional bracket challenge, this is how this one works. So I'm just going to show you now. I'm going to give you, I have it on, but I'm not listening to it. Okay, guys, look at this. And shout out to everyone who actually joined it last year. So this is what it looks like. NHL playoff confidence pool. Here are the details for my confidence pool. Picks and payments are due via email Wednesday, April 20 at 4 p.m. No exception. So this is a Google form, actually. So it's not even email. So listen up closely. If you guys were in it last year, you'll remember this. For each of the 16 playoff teams, you assign a point value to each team. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You use each number once, and you do this only once at the start of the playoffs. Each team will have 1 point value assigned to them for the entirety of the playoffs, the pool. For instance, Canucks 16, Rangers 15, et cetera, Oilers 2, Maple Leafs 1. Ha, ha, ha. Every time that wins a series, you receive that number of points, regardless of opponent or number of games. Predict the Conn Smythe winner for 10 bonus points. Highest point total wins. Only $15 per entry. We had 75 entrants last year. So I remember that the winning pot was close to $500 to $600 if I can't remember. You can enter as many times as you want. Just name your team differently, and you pay e-transfer or PayPal. Now, this is a 60%, 30%, 10%. So this form does not automatically calculate. So you must check your own entry before submitting. Feel free to invite your friends to join. So it's very simple. After you put in your name, your email, and your team name, and your phone number, and your Conn Smythe winner, you just go and you assign a point total to every team. So you got to kind of plan this out, but you might say, okay, you're going to give the Avalanche 10, and you're going to give the Bruins 12, and the Capitals 7. You think the Canucks are going to win the Stanley Cup, so you give them 16. You think Vegas is going to lose in the first round, so you give them 1, blah, blah, blah. You go all the way to the bottom. And then the last question is, did you double check your entry? Total number of points assigned should be 136. So if you had 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it adds up to 136. So you get it? It's 16 teams. You give each of them a value. 16, you think they're going to win the Stanley Cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, you think they're going to be out in the first round. And whoever has the most points at the end of the playoffs wins the pool. Very simple. So I'll be sending that out as soon as the regular season ends. And if we have anywhere close, I think we're going to have more because there's more interest in the playoffs this year because the Canucks are in it. Then there's going to be a nice little pot to be won by the winner of the pool. So I hope you guys will consider joining that. I hope that sounded easy enough. And with that, I will do some reminders and get to all of your questions. But I hope that made sense. That made sense, right? Was that simple enough? Put in the chat if you actually joined last year, if you joined this pool last year. Mid-show reminder to all of you to subscribe so you can get active in the chat section and get notified of my videos every day. You can like the video. There are 80 of you watching in YouTube and then 56 likes already, which is great. You can leave a donation like many people have done. I'm so grateful for all of you. You can gift a membership. You can buy your own membership. You can upgrade your own membership. You can use your M, your monthly membership message as well. So those are some of the ways that you can get involved tonight. And I'm really glad that all of you are here with me right now. Rome says, I'm definitely in. You were in last year too, right? I joined last season. It was funny, even though I was way off. Coach Rob was in last year. Hey, Adrian, nice to see you. The pool will be bonkers because it feels like the West is wide open. Yes, Erwin, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Corey Perry is next. Interesting. I won't be listening. Whoops, I just stripped on my keyboard. Got to remember that I've been talking so much. I better be eating my Fudgicle as well. Joined last 3 years, came in second my first 2 years in your pool. That's right, Rome. I remember paying you out. That's awesome. Keep going. Fangirl, if the OEL trade was just Garland coming to Vancouver, would it just cost Roussel and Eriksson, or would it still be needing the 9th overall pick too? Great question. It's so hard because there are so many pieces, right? There's the 9th overall pick. There's Eriksson. There's Roussel. There was Beagle. So it's really hard to chop out what it would be if it's just the Garland portion. But of course, it wouldn't be as much as the full deal because Ekman Larsson was said to be the centerpiece coming this way. Undefeated with Tom Greenman, Clay Dressman, Clay Streamman, defeated with Hronik County Shotman. I love it. Keep it growing for the last 2 games of the season, Greenman. That's awesome. Stu and you will be doing it. That's good. Matt, Adrian, prior to tonight's game, I thought Colorado for sure. I'm not sure if I should change that just because of one result. And during the stream, I actually put a poll up and 55% said Colorado, 45% said Winnipeg. Yeah, Coach Rob, you're going to be the first if you send it in already, considering the Western field isn't set yet. I mean, the Eastern field. All right, guys, get your questions in. Love having all of you here. You can send your questions in through X, not replying to the tweet, but by posting in the stream or on YouTube, of course, as well. What if that trade had been Garland for the 9th overall pick straight up? Not knowing what I know now. Yeah, that's tough to say because obviously in justifying it, we would have said, you know, Garland's our proven NHL player. You don't know what the 9th overall pick's gonna pan out. You're right. We can't say it's Dylan Guenther, so boohoo. You know, I think that's a little steep for Garland, even though I was high on him on the time. But yeah, I think that might have been a little steep for Garland. With the Coyotes moving to Utah, does that mean OEL's retention moves with it? Yeah, well, whatever the Coyotes were on the hook for, whatever it was, or whoever owed the Coyotes, it just switches to Utah, obviously, because those debts just don't disappear because of the move. All right, guys, what else we got? We are at 699. No, we're at 701 combined viewers. We're at only 85 on YouTube. I think everyone else is watching Rinkwide or something, but that means that we have over 600 viewers on X. So welcome to everyone watching wherever you are. Does Dad get mistaken for Ryan Gosling a lot? So JC, this is probably for Kayla when she was on about 5-10 minutes ago. No, I do not get mistaken for Ryan Gosling. Don't the Coyotes have Shea Weber and a bunch of other dead contracts? Maybe. I don't know that for sure, Irvin. I have to look that up on Cap Friendly. Raymond, the Preds have slowed down a little bit after going on that 18-game point streak. Which team would have the edge in a more exciting Canucks Predators first round matchup? By points, you think it's Vancouver. Vancouver has higher end scoring talent, even though the Preds have Forsberg. The goaltending, you know, obviously Saros can be good, and then the Roman Yossi's been playing very well. I think the Canucks are better for depth, though. I really do. But let me look up the Nashville Predators line combinations. I'll read them to you. Actually, I'll show them to you. Hold on. Let me show you the Nashville Predators line combinations, and we can see what their team looks like compared to ours. And then we can actually look at their leading scorers as well. It'd be a good comparison. So here's what the Nashville Predators line combinations look like? Let's take a look at it and tell me what you guys think. And let's kind of rank them. Goaltenders versus defense versus forwards. Yeah, I think thanks, Irvin, for making me feel good. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Rink Wide has 3,000 viewers across YouTube and Twitter. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why I wasn't going to do a post-game show either is obviously I can't compete with that, nor should I compete with that. I'm obviously very happy with everyone that is here sticking with me. Here's the Predators. O'Reilly, Nyquist, and Forsberg. That's a pretty good first line. Jankowski, Glass, and Zucker. So I like our top six better than their top six. I really do. Novak, Evangelista, and Beauvillier. There's Beauvillier. McCarn, Sherwood, and Dolan. Anderson, Dolan. I give the vote to the Canucks. To the Canucks when it comes to forwards. What about you? Let me know in the chat. Which set of forwards do you like? The Canucks or this group here that I'm showing you? Try and be as unbiased as you can. On defense, they have McDonough and you'll see that's a good first. They have Louis, Jeremy Lazon, Carrier, Stastny, and Shen. You guys, I like the Canucks defense better as well. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. And then their goaltending is Saros and Lankinen. I like Demko and DeSmith. I really do. So it's not a big gap, but I give the Canucks the edge in all three, in forwards, in defense, and in goaltending. And then you look at their let's look at their stats. Hey Bruce, nice to see you. Let's look at the National Predator stats. I know Philip Forsberg has like 46 goals, which is very impressive. But what about the rest of their team? Yeah, they have a 93-point player in Forsberg, 47 points. Then Yossi, 85. So Forsberg is like their Miller, our Miller. Yossi's like our Quinn. And then they have two centers next. So this is more like our PD and our Besser. And then they have a 45-pointer. So that's, I guess, who's that for us? Is that Garland? Yeah, I don't know. I think the Canucks are a bit deeper. Not by a massive gap, but I think they are deeper. So I would put my money on the Canucks right now. Irvin, by the way, how did you know that Rink Wide has 3K? Did you add up? Did you go to their YouTube and you go up to their X amount? That is pretty impressive. So I only have 1/4 of what they have, but they're a professional thing, so I'm okay. Does Kessler deserve a spot in the Ring of Honor after Edler? Ring of Honor, yes. I think so. Irvin agrees. He basically gave up his body in that 2011 run. Never the same player after. Cody Glass, yes. Battle of 5 and 6. Hey, Bruce, nice to see you. Irwin says Preds, nothing to take likely. Oh, Gil's up. Good night. Thanks. Rome said Jim Benning wanted Cody Glass over Pedersen. You know, Rome, I had Daniel Wagner on my show, and that's not entirely the case. But I got to read that chapter fully for sure. Yeah, I know Daniel Wagner made the point to me that that's the story that's out there, but I don't think that's the full story, but I don't know the full story right now. Yeah, Preds are good with Saros for sure. Good vibes. They do have Shen Daddy. I want a Cody Glass too. Joshua could be an X factor of the Canucks Preds series. Yeah, he could be a very, very important piece of that series for sure. Wait, friends, I'm going to go for about 5 or 10 minutes more. So let's get those questions in. Clay Stream has 25% of the viewers with 10 times the heart. Oh, Irvin, you are too kind. Don't stop. Thank you. That is very kind of you. Yes. 25% of the viewers with 10 times the heart. I'll take it. All right, guys, last 5 minutes. I know we've been together for 4 hours, almost 3.5 hours. Which Canuck player would most likely go on America's Got Talent with a talent we didn't know that he had? I don't know. I think one of the defensemen, or maybe Niels. Actually, PD's quite talented. I think Hoglander is quite talented. He just seems like the type. And I just think like Carson Soucy or someone would whip out some talent that no one would expect. I don't know. Oh, by the way, anyone who's watching after hours, I just want to hear what Corey Perry says about this little thing. Hold on. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can hear it. Okay. Interesting. They're talking about that little thing between Kane and Perry. Let's see what he says.
It's unfortunate that the cameras caught it because it does happen sometimes, behind cameras. It's not all just here, happy and they're like I said the other day, brothers fight. Harder than anybody. Exactly, and to get us to that next level, sometimes it does happen, and
yep,
it's
Perry just said brothers fight.
I talked to Vander about it, and I apologize because he didn't mean to all of that, but it just came out and just the emotion in me, and
no, that's a good answer by Perry. I'll take that for sure. Hogliner PD dueling unicyclists. Yes. And is it PD or maybe both of them? They can juggle while they are riding a unicycle. That is impressive. Hey, welcome, Taylor. Welcome to the show. I'm going to be done in 5 minutes, but you must have needed the nap for sure. How many more games for the Canucks to win series with the Predators? Oh, I'd say they win in 6, Brian. Name 5 Canucks that would win Family Feud. So they got to be smart, right? Hughes, Miller. I'm not saying people I don't pick aren't smart. Cole seems smart. Bluger and Besser. How's that? Your throat doesn't hurt as bad. Good. Yeah, it was a great game, actually. It was a great game. Soucy body came. That was a beautiful hit. Nice to see the guys win and sweep the Oilers. I agree. We won 3-1, EJ. We won 3-1. Hey, Trevor, the Canucks have not clinched the division. They're 5 points up. Edmonton has 3 games left. So as long as Edmonton drops a point anywhere or the Canucks get one more point, then Edmonton cannot catch Vancouver. I've seen PD juggle on a uni. Boys were fine. Taylor. It was all good. They were really good. They're really, really good. Like, you're not going to dominate a team like Edmonton for 60 minutes. So Edmonton dominated parts of the game and the Canucks dominated parts of the game. If all the canceled players did Survivor, I think you mean if all the Canucks players did Survivor, who would get voted out first and who would win? I think Miller would get voted out first because he probably talks a lot and they think that he'd be a threat. And maybe someone quiet and unassuming like Hronik wins. I don't know. Okay, last 3 minutes, you guys, and then we're going to wrap up. We've been live for 3 hours and 23 minutes tonight, which is good. And this takes about half an hour to clean up, which is fine, but it was certainly all worth it. So this is your last chance to leave a donation, a last chance to use your monthly membership message, a last chance to gift a membership. But a lot of great generosity tonight in terms of Carol gifting memberships, and then another, so $50 in gifted memberships, another $40 in straight donations. So very grateful to all of you who were here, and especially shout out to everyone who was here from the very start of this stream. So a couple reminders to you as I wrap up tonight. I want to thank the moderators for keeping this a safe and respectful place. I want to thank the members, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovlander, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. Thanks for your support. Always appreciate you guys. And then to everyone else for watching, for liking and subscribing as well. Shout out to Carol, who gifted 10 memberships. Shout out to Josh for the donations. Lucas for the donation, Irvin for the donation, Brian and Clifford for using Triple M monthly membership message, Shannon for giving a donation, and Chris for giving a donation. Irvin, not a stupid question at all. Some people are gifted memberships, and it's you can't choose who you give the memberships to. The YouTube does it based on algorithm and frequency of being here, and that's when people gift memberships. So I'm actually surprised, Irvin, that you haven't got one yet. Oh, you know what you got to do? The other thing you got to do though is you have to enable membership gifting on your channel. You have to opt in and say, yes, I will accept membership gifts, because the amount that you interact in here, you probably should be a member, but you might not have membership gifting enabled. So just Google how to enable membership gifting on YouTube, and then someone, when they gift memberships, it might go to you, or you can buy your own membership by pressing the join button underneath any of my videos, and then it will explain the 3 different options. Hope that makes sense for you. So yeah, if you want to buy your own, just press the join button underneath any of my videos. If you want to be eligible to receive it as a gift, you have to enable it on your YouTube channel or YouTube account. So don't forget, on your way out, yes, I'll put this up real quick. Subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, gift a membership, buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership, or use your monthly membership message. Thank you to Van City Experts Real Estate. Thank you to Perform and Transform Personal Training Weight Loss. A reminder that I'm not doing a show tomorrow night, Sunday night, because I'll be downtown at a concert and won't be back in time. This is why I did this stream tonight. I will not be doing a watch along Thursday night. That's why I did it tonight instead. And aside from that, thanks to Gail for cooking me a scrumptious dinner that all of you enjoyed watching me eat during the first period. And thanks to Gail for doing a couple quick shifts of relief on here for me. I know Kayla jumped on for 2 minutes. I appreciate them. And most importantly, I appreciate all of you for being here tonight. Whether you're here for 5 or 10 minutes, or whether you were here for all 3 hours and 30 minutes, know how much I always appreciate you, and I never, ever take you for granted. Yes, Erwin, there is Canucks After Dark on Monday. And Coach Rob said it best. Great stream, one of the best of all time. It went fast. There wasn't any music or any major entertainment, but the Canucks won, and that's the biggest thing. Irvin, I'll text you later, or make sure that you understood what I was saying about becoming a member. But you guys are awesome. 700 people here. There are about 70 on YouTube right now, and there are close to over 600 on X. You guys are amazing. I always appreciate you guys, and I never, ever take you for granted. So as always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. By the way, the last time I was at the airport, there was a woman and she was passed out on the baggage carousel, just passed out. But it's okay. By the time I was about to leave the airport, she was slowly coming around. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.